everybody. Welcome back. It's been, well, a while since I've seen many of you. Yes, I've been trying other games. I've been trying many random things. The channel's been going through a bit of a phase, if I'm honest. But we are back here with All Quiet in the Trenches. It is a beautiful game. It is amazing. I promised to have this game so you guys could help me save the boys. We got almost to the end of the last playthrough. We had 2 weeks left, and Menk went and died on me. He tried to die on me about 5 times throughout the whole campaign. He was determined to spend his life in the field hospital. Quite frankly, I think he really just didn't like the trenches, but he took it too far, and he went and died on us. Hey Green Hat, hey Deshund, how are you both going? And so yeah, so here we are with a brand new game. Now I've just realized there's no sound. Now, I do apologize, give me 1 second. For some reason my system, it's deciding to go crazy. I've recently moved house, and for some reason plugging everything apart and putting it all back in has made it decide that it wants to just do things. No, that is... Wait, is that? I think that's my right speakers. Hang on, let me... Oh no, there is sound. Sorry, it's just I've had the game running so long. Oh, whoops, I don't want to click load game. That could take a while. But the game running so long that the music has in fact stopped. We are not going to do the tutorial. We are going to do hard mode. And let us jump straight in. You go. Yes, we do have the noise. I can hear background noise. I can hear hammers. And let's begin. There you go. There's our music. Our dramatic walk through the trenches. And let us see who our starting soldiers are. I'm hoping for a good group. I'm hoping for a good group. I don't want Patterson. He eats too much food. And I don't want... I think it's Schmidt, if I remember. I've forgotten all their names. He's just a miserable bugger. But I don't mind really too many of the others. I could still hardly believe that a few days ago, back home, I had been appointed Unteroffizier, in charge of this handful of men. And here they were, sneaking through the trenches behind me, not 100 meters from the enemy positions, with heavy packs and dwindling strength. We have Karl Menk, the man who... the man who was determined to die last time. Let's see if we can get him through this time. We have Richard Reinhard Hunt. I just made him British. Reinhard Hunt had already made fast friends with his comrades on the way here and entertained them with his stories. I quite like Hunt. He's a good lad. I like him. Elmar Fram. He's very acceptable. He does start a little bit weak, but if you can get rid of that by overfeeding him, he's actually not bad. He's a little bit slow, but then hey, that's all good. And Casper Pedersen. I was not really after this guy. He eats, although he hasn't got his massive appetite trait. Hopefully that doesn't turn up. If he keeps that off, he might be okay. Exhausted, we finally found the dugout of Lieutenant von Karlsbruck, to whom we had been assigned. There you are, Herr Unteroffizier, he greeted me. You seem to have taken your time. Surely you are fit enough to start work straight away. The lieutenant's condescending gaze swept over my men, and then rested appraisingly on me. Let's not make enemies to begin with. Always start with yes, Herr Lieutenant. You can always look after your boys, but this guy and his freaking prestige is a pain. So we are going to go yes, Herr Lieutenant. And I realized I'm glowing slightly. Give me 1 second whilst this keeps coming up for you. Okay, hopefully that works. But Got a nice left side glow, or right side glow, I suppose it's going backwards. It is basically first thing in the morning here, so I had to open my curtains, and hopefully, oh my days, and we have a lovely background visitor. We have the ghost of trenches past. Look at that, here. That's better. Good old ghost of trenches past. Yes, Herr Lieutenant, I confirmed, regardless of how I assessed our situation. This was not the time to make a bad first impression on my superior. Some of my men looked worried, but Lieutenant von Karsbrook nodded in satisfaction. My adjutant will show you your sleeping quarters. Afterwards, report to me for today's duties. I felt the eyes of my soldiers on my back. Obviously, some of the men resented my lack of concern for their needs. Without so much as another glance at me, Lieutenant von Karsbrook turned back to the documents on his table. Welcome to the trenches, Herr Unteroffizier. Oh, well, there you go. So that is our start. Let's close Pedersen's tab. Let's hit continue. We do, of course, as you can see, start in the trenches. And the reason I say personally to always go with yes, Herr Lieutenant, your guys' morale is a little bit easier to control. Whereas your prestige with the Lieutenant is so volatile that if you can get a little bit of a bonus at the beginning, just do it. Because these guys and their morale, especially, although I say, we need to get more rations. Yes, we do. Which this guy is going to tell me about doing. You're just in time. I've assigned your group to Night Watch. Assign a few men to it. I suggest you send the rest to the supply depot where you'll get provisions for the next few days. But from now on, he will not tell me about such a task. Yes, the good old trick I use about using rations, where you can get your guys' morale up by keeping the positive event modifier high, they're going to take out of the game. They've seen me use it, they know about it, and they are going to remove it from the game, which crushes my soul, because I don't know what else to do. But we'll find out. I really am actually hoping that they don't take it out on the next update, because removing that bonus and adding machine guns to kill us all could be really, really difficult. I'm hoping they at least wait until we have the upgraded hospital and French village, because I think those are going to add some amazing things to help us and that we can play with. So that's my hope, but I feel like it'll disappear before that, because those are some of the last updates. Right, so let's keep going for Night Watch. When it comes down to orders, they are merely guidelines. Structure gives security. I'm going to send Menk and Fram, and then fetch rations. Do I send them both, or do I think I just need one of them? You know what, let's send them both just to secure those rations for the first round. Comes down from respectable to neutral, and neutral to contemptuous. Horrible start. Beautiful, we are at full rations, and that's very nice of you to say, Dash, and these definitely are some of the more popular videos on the channel. Like I said, I am trying to diversify a little bit, because I don't think I can sustain my channel on just All Quiet in the Trenches. But, yeah, we'll definitely always feature. That is a guarantee. Okay, we've got max rations, we seem to have... we do have jobs. Here he is. Another communications... Oh, I hate this guy. Herr Unteroffizier. We all hate von Karsbrook. I mean, that's nothing new. Gather your shovels and men. You have to rebuild it as soon as possible. This takes 3 men. Alright, so one guy is going to get a break. So you two can go for that. And... I'm going to send Menk. Fram, of course, he's a little bit weak. He always has been. And let's simply hit next. There's not a lot to do in this initial trench phase. We don't even have the rebuild tasks that you get on your actual first proper trench phase. A few hours ago, the roar of artillery had begun. At first, it was as quiet as the rumble of thunder in the distance, but recently, it had become steadily louder and more threatening. Suddenly, there was a thud, and not 10 meters from the hiding spot where my men were huddled, an artillery shell shredded the dugout of our neighboring troop. Pieces of wood and metal flew for meters, and smoke obscured the view. The noise was deafening for a few seconds, and then died away as quickly as it had come. An almost eerie silent gasp of shock passed. Then my men and I jumped up, pushed aside broken beams, and searched for our buried comrades. We found 2, for whom all help came too late. A third, however, we could still hear panting. He was lying with his upper body trapped under the fallen beams. His face was distorted with pain, and he was barely conscious. My men stood around him, forlorn, and looked over to me for help. Hunt said pleadingly, "Herr Unteroffizier, we must try to help him." Together we lifted the beam from his chest and only now saw the full extent of the damage. His chest looked crushed and his hip strangely twisted. A long splinter protruded from his abdomen, and his shirt was soaked in blood. Pedersen shook his head. He's beyond help. A mercy killing will save him and us both misery. I am very excited for the full playthrough of this game. Obviously, that comes in... I can't remember the exact order of the updates, but that comes in 2 separate updates. The gas update is the next third, and then the final third, I can't quite remember. And if I remember, the gas update comes directly after... directly after the machine gun update. So it's not the next one, it's the one after. So I'm thinking the next third is going to be like spring next year. Spring if you're in the northern hemisphere next year. That's my fault because I'm down in the southern hemisphere. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Home Machine Gun comes out soonish before Christmas, which I'm hopeful. Before anyone asks, no, I have no clues from the devs. They don't tell me anything. I have asked before, at which point I get politely stonewalled, which is fair, which is very fair. I think I always try and save this guy. I think it's worth saving. You know, he's just unlucky, and apparently it is actually possible for him to live. That's what I've been told. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I've been told. So we are going to get a stretcher. Get a stretcher, I ordered Hunt and Pedersen. First, I wanted to get him out of this wreckage and then decide whether I would expose my men to the danger of carrying him to the military hospital. There, the nurses could determine whether and how to help him. Continue. We have to... Oh, it takes 2... Oh, of course, it takes 2 people to grab a stretcher. Shock and horror. Bram. Herr Unteroffizier, the advanced emplacement has been destroyed by artillery. Now we're missing a well-covered position there, and the French have an easy way into our trenches. I'm afraid that if we try to rebuild the position directly at the front line, the French will do their best to prevent it. oh, hang on. We have von Karlsburg wanting my attention as well. What do you want, man? Yeah, you. The artillery must have destroyed one of our telephone lines. Instruct one of your men to carry this message to the command post immediately. It looks like the French are planning an attack, and we urgently need more men. So, I'm not going to repair. Given that this first battle, assuming that it's not different, I did turn off the tutorial, but it seems like I'm playing the exact same start as the tutorial. I'm assuming, obviously, I just don't get the pop-ups. So, considering this is the same start, the first mission, you gather ammunition and run like hell. So, I'm not even going to bother trying to defend. Because all you get judged on is how much ammunition you find. So take the wounded soldier, and let's hope you are strong. And you're a loving soul, so you two can go and do that. Deliver message is obviously then going to be Menk, because not only is he a bit by the book, which is good, he is not slow. So Bram, who is also... These guys are actually still fresh, which is great as well. So that's what I'm going to do for this, and let's hopefully Let's see if we can save the soldier. I think I'm naught for... Ooh, at least 8, if not 10. Let's see how we did. Oh, everyone's got lovely stars. Oh, we've lost a little bit of ammunition. Fram, how can I help you? I really hope the French won't attack. Oh, right. Yes, because they're all hiding in bunkers. Hunt. The wounded man we took to the field hospital. Unfortunately, he died. We did what we could. The people in the field hospital too. I guess it was just too late for him. I'm glad we tried, but it's still saddening. Okay, I could go fetch ammunition. Oh, we've dropped down into a bad mood because of negative events. That's a bit of a shame. I'll tell you it became worse. We have no jobs. Again, we can, of course, go and get ammunition, but I'm going to skip it for a turn. Simply because, again, if they attack, I'm expecting it to be run like crazy and pick up ammunition. I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever not played the tutorial, if I'm honest. For the past day, my men and I have been sitting tightly packed in our bunker, while the French artillery rained down salvo after salvo of death and destruction on us. During the hard work of our first days in the trenches, I had hardly found a quiet minute to have a personal conversation with my men. So now they were sitting next to me, tense and still mostly strangers, and I fervently hoped that they would survive the shelling unscathed. The silence between us was in sharp contrast to the constant droning outside. While, after hours, the firing suddenly stopped. A sigh of relief went through the ranks of some of the young soldiers. However, that was the moment when the veterans of the other troops tensed up and began to load their rifles. Cacophony of whistles snapped us out of our stupor as well. The French were attacking. Stay together, people. If we had the religious guy, I've forgotten everyone's names. I would definitely go for God, with God for Kaiser in the Vaterland, but let's go for stay together. I forget his name. Stay together, people, I shouted to my soldiers and led them to our positions in the trenches. Together, we halted and mentally prepared ourselves for the upcoming battle. Let's go pick a fight. But you know, I really like. I actually, everyone slates the religious guy. Like I said, I forget his name. I quite like him. There you go. Yeah. As me and my greenhorns are to collect and evacuate all ammunition I can find. If we leave this trench, at least we won't lose our equipment too. Right. So, we do have 2 guys with good eyes. That's a nice little start. Let's grab all of that equipment we can find and yeah, do you know what? Let's go for some fire on sight. Why not? Here comes the blue tide, the unstoppable ocean. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's what they are on this game. You cannot stop a French assault. I honestly think it's impossible. They just charge. Find equipment removed. Boys, you're going the wrong way. Menk, what did we get? Combat supplies here. I took everything I could find. Able to find some ammunition. Right, now let's look to where we can move. How's that looking? A 2-part fence. That's a great... That is not a good retreat point. I'm going to go all the way over to there. Great cover, and there's still some ammunition to find, which is all my job is. I am not here to be useful soldiers. I am here to simply be a little ammunition rat and gather everything I can find. Oh, suppression has been added. Oh, that's fine. Everybody stay down. Fram, find me some supplies. Oh, wow. They are close. They are so close. Oh, just wow. So we're going to go... Somebody wants to talk to me. Under officer air, that should be enough, right? We've collected quite a lot now. Can't carry much more. I'm going to do it one more time. Although, a good part of me wants... Is there some back here I can run away and collect too? No, I'm going to collect it once more. Wow, they are close. I'm in good cover. But we need just... Wow. Okay, they're in the trench. Yeah, I don't know if I can use grenades because I was suppressed. I definitely checked. Suppression removed. Fram. I was able to find some ammunition. Is there anything else? The French are over there. Fixing of bayonets is happening. Goodbye, guys. We will be retreating. That puts me flanked, so I'm not going to do that. We will be retreating as far as possible. Goodbye. I am getting out of here. I'm not losing a soldier in the flipping opening fight. Oh, now there's some artillery. Probably ours. That's usually how it goes. Heads down, artillery. Yep, like I said, probably ours. Now I'm going to guess that's an exit for my trench, although that has to be an exit for my trench. And there's equipment. Sweet, let's run back there. We can take one more round gathering equipment, and then you know we're running, so the French have this trench without a question. Okay, I don't actually remember reading anything in patch notes about them fixing it, but I like how the camera's more focusing forward now. I don't know if it's just because I'm so far backwards, so that's where everything is happening. But, yeah, they definitely... Oh, no. No, I don't think it's been fixed. They definitely have a problem. Yeah, we'll go Fram again. There's no reason why not to. They definitely have a problem with the rotating camera on this game. It just turns and turns and turns whilst you're trying to watch the action of what's going on. That's it, next turn. Oh, don't. You are kidding me. If that's hurt some of my soldiers. It doesn't look like it. No one went man down. Just... I mean, seriously. Somebody wants to have a chat. Under officer air, we should provide cover fire so our comrades can retreat. The artillery, I almost got hit. I mean, that could have just squad wiped us in basically the opening tutorial fight. There was still a bit of ammunition and first aid supplies here. I took everything I could find. Retreat across the creek. I mean, we've got a squad up here. We've got a squad over there. The French are in the distance. Do you know, I am... Part of me just wants to run like crazy. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Apparently, people... All my retreat options put me into flanking positions. Can I retreat in the opposite direction? I can. That's a much better avenue to retreat through. I'm going to retreat once and then potentially provide covering fire. Because I need to get further in this direction to open up the retreating lanes, because the other way was massively outflanked. And it's all about basically surviving. That's what we're here to do. We're here to survive. Menk, how can we help you? Damn artillery. Hunt must have taken a hit. Talk about foreshadowing. You are joking me. I like how all of the artillery seems to be hitting me and nothing in the trenches. Well, luckily we've still got a bit of space. This could unfortunately take a while. He is trained in first aid. That should help. So you provide him with first... honestly, I don't believe it. And that's a serious wound. That is a serious wound. Look, we're away from the battle, everybody. Away from the battle. And yet the artillery seems to be sniping me perfectly. Right, so we'll see if we can patch him up. Just... Ah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I think the devs didn't like my post about beating the game and not losing a single soldier. I think they've told anybody playing the username of World Dragon, hunt them down and snipe them with artillery. He's gone down to medium stress. He is still wounded. The bleeding has almost stopped. That better be true is all I can say. I can have another turn here. We are far away. The French are still fighting. We must have a squad up there somewhere. I think that's a German squad, I think. All the way in the distance. So they're still preoccupied. The guys on the right are... I'm not quite sure who they're preoccupied with, but they are. And so that also doesn't make me the most forward squad. So von Karsbrook isn't going to be having a go at me just yet, I don't think. So, let's patch him up. Let's get him back. It's a good thing I chose to retreat so enthusiastically. Is all I'm going to say. Beautiful. You can escort him back. You guys can come back with me. We are going to retreat to... I mean, I have to get over the... Do you know what? Yeah, let's do a 2-stage retreat. Stopped Hunt's bleeding. He is seriously wounded, though. This makes the first... the first camp phase is going to be rough, and if he gets the fever, then all I can say is, whoa, this dream is over from the start. Because fever is a troop killer. I mean, of course, I understand. You know, the fever is a very serious thing in World War I. But yeah, I've never seen anyone get over the fever whilst playing this game. Are you guys going to retreat with me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they coming? Hey, boys, get back. I do love the escort wounded mechanic. So he's just run off. I don't know, he's like first man back. He's like, don't worry, I'll cover you. Runs backwards whilst Hunt hobbles after him. So let's get over to here. That's the retreat. I mean, I've lost a guy to the field hospital. I've got all of the possible... Those explosions better go away. I've got all the possible ammunition I can carry. And so I'm hoping he's happy. I mean, these guys... That should all work out fine. I'm hoping it doesn't give me soldiers missing. Because they have basically made it back. So let's go to camp. And let's see the absolute madness that this is. Yeah. Yeah, there's a fun opener. They've decided to let me off lightly. So I'm down to 2 soldiers. No, sorry, 3 soldiers, as long as Pedersen is back. Which is interesting. This is going to be rough. The explosions, gunshots, and screams still echoed in my ears. We had only been fighting for a few minutes, and it felt as if all years had passed since this morning. And the everyday life back home a lifetime away. To be in the camp now, safely far behind the front, was surreal. The light-hearted chirping of the birds almost drowned out the dull rumble of the front, and the cries of pain from the field hospital where we had taken Hunt. My people lay down exhausted on the grass, surrounded by the boxes of ammunition and equipment we had saved. Dirty and bloodied, some still pale and trembling. But soon the angry voice of the lieutenant in the distance abruptly broke the supposed peace, even before we could see him coming towards us amidst the tent. I'm going to go for Herr Lieutenant. I'm not going to push it. Herr Lieutenant, I greeted him uncertainly. Lieutenant von Karsbrook looked down contemptuous at my people, most of whom were sitting or lying on the ground. But seeing the ample supply of ammunition seemed to appease him. Good job, Herr Unteroffizier, he forced out against his visibly blazing anger. Not that it was a difficult task, but apparently with this bunch of slobs, you have to be happy if anyone shows even a modicum of competency. Our troops were in the best position for a counterattack, but no, the reserve was too cowardly to take advantage of this unique opportunity we had prepared for them. The lieutenant rumbled without prompting, and now the Herr Major accuses me, us, of abandoning the trench line unnecessarily. A disgrace. Henceforth, we will hold the line, come what may. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. Whew. Yes, Herr Lieutenant, I replied loudly and without hesitation. Lieutenant von Karlsbruck nodded contentedly. Setting up camp, Herr Unteroffizier. Sorry, set up camp, Herr Unteroffizier. Sooner or later, we'll get our chance to pay back the... He ordered and left us to take out his displeasure on others. Right. We have, wow, drop to exhausted, drop to straight. High prestige added. Right, that's a beautiful little thing. We might be asking for the day off, but it doesn't look like he's actually going to give us any jobs for round 1, which could be a godsend. No deaths yet, but Hunt is in the field hospital. He does, in fact, have good recovery, though. I'm scared to go to the field hospital. I'm thinking it will change it to an extremely full hospital and a bad recovery. Let's go have a look. Ah, you're Hunt's Unteroffizier. I'm Sister Elizabeth Ritter. I organize our small field hospital here. Don't worry, Hunt is doing pretty well. He will soon recover from his wounds. I'm honestly glad you were overwhelmed so quickly. The shorter a skirmish, the fewer dead and wounded. Defeat is good? As far as I'm concerned, certainly yes. The lieutenant could throw a fit about losing the trench line all he wants. But I'm content with not being overburdened and nobody dying under my care. Just because we don't have enough time for proper treatment. I'm just going to agree. Glad you see it that way. Let's hug it out and all be friends. Although, fortunately, like I said, you can't do much with Elizabeth. Nurse Elizabeth at this point. And hello, White. No deaths yet. We have only just started. We are through the first trench kind of opening tutorial battle. And Hunt is in the hospital, seriously wounded. I got sniped by artillery, basically. Thank you for visiting me. Oh, I wonder if I can... He's dejected. Can I help you out? What do you want to know? I'm from Neustadt an der Dosse, but I'm more drawn to Berlin, where so much is happening right now. I don't know what else to say at this moment. What about your family? My parents sent me to war to get me back on track. Of course, I wanted to go to war, and my parents support me in this. My father is a mirror maker. We deal with very well-heeled customers. So, well, our reputation is definitely very important. Until today, spotless. I don't know what else to say at this moment. Good old Hunt. I like Hunt. I don't want him to be hurt. He's one of the good ones, in my opinion. Field Cook. Welcome to the camp, Herr Unteroffizier. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Anton Zelinsky, your field cook. I'm afraid I can't cook anything for you right now, as your squad hasn't been allocated supplies yet. Better go speak to the field intendant, which we will. You're the new group's Unteroffizier, right? Field Intendant Hennig, responsible for supplying the troops. I'll allocate some supplies to your group immediately. This should last you until the next supply shipment. Talk to me if you need anything. Here's to good cooperation. Let's leave him as he is. Let's go back to the field kitchen. Let's assign our guys. Wonderful! I just got the delivery from the Feld Intendant. What size ration should I give your people? If you want to do something good for them, then I would suggest double rations. Just talk to me whenever you want to change your troops' rations. We are going to maintain... What rations are we on? Maintain or meager? Okay, I think we're on normal rations. I think he's saying that due to the fact we have low food rations, which is hilarious. So we are starting on low food rations. I mean, I have really high prestige. Now might be the time to attempt next shipment. Be a few more weeks, but it's coming. The storage is slowly emptying, but there's still enough left for you to get some extra if you need it. Ooh, I mean, I want to. I'm kind of low. Sure, accept. Send someone over to pick up the supplies. Leave. What did that do? That didn't really do much to my prestige, but this, of course, will... Oh, I mean, it's... I am on high prestige, but it's tempting. But I do have low food supply. And of course, we are going to do our standard... Everybody is rather dejected. Grant reward, bigger rations, leave. Grant reward, bigger rations, leave. Let's get those positive, fuzzy-wuzzy feelings going around camp. We have just gone up to... Nope, we are still in a bad mood. It's a shame. But everybody did get a little bit of love. And unfortunately, we're going to be setting up camp. I am going to send one guy to go and get field rations. It is not a tiring job, so I'm going to put Fram on it. He's a weak little dude. That's very nice of you to say, Dash, and I hope my channel grows soon as well. Just have to find the right games. That's all it's always about. Like I said, I would love to play this game as my core game, but I just don't think it's big enough yet. Maybe when it's completed, I will be able to do several more back-to-back run-throughs, but at the moment, with what the content is, it's not quite there yet. Oh, Wyke, I love your enthusiasm as well, by the way. Deathless Iron Man. Just because we have high prestige. I mean, that high prestige can go with the flip of a coin, and I think it will, by me picking up more food. Let's go next turn. And what event do we have? Of course. Of course. So I'm going to lose my prestige by getting more food. And I think I'm still going to be on low food because all of that food is simply moldy. Wow. This is honestly the potential start from hell. I mean, I had good prestige, and I've attempted to use it wisely, and I've basically just been kicked in the nuts. Mold everywhere, Zelensky commented as he held out an exemplary loaf of bread covered in green stains to me. I'll have to throw it away. I lowered my gaze anxiously to the baskets of baked goods at his feet. We were both aware that this made up a not insignificant part of our reserves. Get rid of it. Zelensky sighed heavily and nodded silently. We were both aware that sooner or later days might come when we would gladly accept such rations. All I need now is some rats. That would be the perfect faux pas to all of this. Oh my days, he's feverish. He's gone from good recovery to... we're going to lose a guy already. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. We've gone and gotten mail. That's amazing. I love mail. You look like a man who knows where to find a decent beer around here. Oh, and you look like the Unteroffizier. I'm supposed to report to you. Ha! Apologies. Florian Mail is my name. Nice to meet you. He's become fairly compassionate as our good old Fram. We are still on low food supply. We are now... We lost 3/4 of a prestige bar, and we gained 0 food, ladies and gentlemen. He is strained. That's something I would also love to see them remove. A fresh soldier turning up and basically matching near enough your worst soldier. Yeah, that is really something I'd like to see removed, because they should turn up fresh, because they've not done anything. Right, so standard rations, fairly compassionate added. He is now camaraderie. That is amazing. Standard rations removed. I assume that's just because he's in the field hospital. Changed to double. Okay, he's gone down to contemptuous. What did I do to you, Hunt? Bad mood has been removed, as has high prestige. We have averaged out on both sides. Faltering removed. I mean, he thinks I'm the devil in his fever, basically. Field hospital, nurse Elizabeth. Hunt has developed a severe fever. If you could spare a man to stay with him and keep an eye on his condition, it would help the treatment a lot. We don't have a full hospital. There's a lot to do, but we're used to that. I wish I had more time for some patience. I'm not going to offer assistance because they're not full. I think that's overkill. Zelensky, the supply is running low. But it might become... I genuinely don't believe it. I could have used that prestige right now so badly to get out of whatever job this is going to be. The villagers are suspect. I keep hearing stories about attacks by Francs-tireurs and our comrades along the front. Organize some patrols to the village, Herr Unteroffizier. Show the French who's in control here. I could have so used that prestige. Get rid of that, put one guy on treat fever, and have 3 guys left setting up camp. Are you the Herr Unteroffizier whose people pitch their tents right there at the camp entrance? My name is Marianne Laroche. I am one of the village elders in our community. Since I can speak German, I try my best to mediate between the residents of the village and the soldiers here in camp. It's only going to leave one person setting up camp, and it's not going to be enough. Let's, of course, do the standard trick. Let's give them all bigger rations. I do like, however, that Fran lost faltering. That's quite nice. Grant reward, bigger rations. That is increasing the positive events. Now, I'm hoping the negative events disappear soon. Oh, there he is. He's the big eater. That has turned up. It obviously just didn't tell me that whilst he was in the trench. I don't know if it just doesn't appear there in the trench. Nice. He's dropped to neutral. That is a massive morale boost. And with that, have we gone good? No, we're still in a neutral mood. Really? I feel like that should have upgraded to a good mood by now, but... I mean, if I ask him for the day off now, I will lose a whole bar of prestige and actually drop down into low prestige. I physically can't do it. You are... Oh, we need someone... We need himself to basically treat himself. We need someone who is very sociable and compassionate. He is the best person to look after himself in his fever state. Unfortunately, he's unavailable. So we're going to send mail because I think being very sociable is better than being very distant and fairly compassionate. So we're going to send mail. Patrol the village. I would like people who are tolerant. And so we're going to send Pedersen as well. And that will leave Fram to finish setting up camp. Like I said, I don't think it's enough. I would love for it to be. Like I said, I would love to have my prestige back. Or even just some food, you know. I will take either one. But, yeah, never mind. Got a little bit screwed. I mean, I should have just lived with the low food. I should know better by now. I should know better. Because I should know to save it, because there's going to be something worse than low food coming. Every time I saw Menk, I almost didn't trust my own eyes. I could not help but wonder if that boy was old enough to be drafted. He was short, his shoulders narrow, and there was not a hint of peach fuzz on his cheeks, let alone a beard. Surely the young man would have his own uses. When he passed me, I acknowledged him with a nod. Good to have you with us, I told him with a smile. But Menk seemed to have noticed my initial doubts. I know I don't exactly have the stature of an ancient gladiator, but this isn't ancient Rome, is it? He asked and grinned cheekily. Meanwhile, he swiftly opened the internal magazine of his rifle with a soft click and checked the mechanical functionality of the weapon, presumably to underline his argument. Is he threatening to shoot me? I mean, this seems a lot like a passive-aggressive, yep, I can use a rifle. You're absolutely right. You've got your wits about you. I like that. Keep that up and we won't have any issues. He beamed with pride and hurried off, as if to make a point that he wasn't idling. No, I think he should be patrolling a village. Look, that good mood is up beautifully. That good mood is up wonderfully. We have only lost a smidge of prestige. I don't know why. And of course, speak and you shall be rewarded. We have our beautiful rat infestation. He is tired of war. He's also, I'm going to only assume, still feverish. He is now tired. He dropped down to strained. I like that. He is tired of war. Good weather is added. Positive events have increased. Double rations, rats, and sunny. He is in the field hospital. He is still feverish. He is still wounded. Ay. We don't have our 6th member yet. Let's see what's going on. Finally, took you long enough, Herr Unteroffizier. The Major ordered the start of the offensive this morning. Unfortunately, we don't get a chance to win fame and honor just yet. We're in reserve for the time being. Make sure your men are ready to move out at all times. After all, we don't want to disappoint the Major. No jobs! No jobs! No jobs! What else have we got? Oh yeah, we do have rats, however. We need your help with something here and there. Oh, go away! No! Leave me alone. Seem tense, even though the field hospital does not seem too overcrowded at the moment. Please follow me. She motioned and led me past the hospital towards a barren patch of land with a series of shallow ditches dug in a line. Graves. I heard there's a new offensive coming. Elizabeth paused and turned towards me with dire seriousness in her eyes and pointed towards the graves. Well, we're going to need a lot more of those. Do you think you could spare some of your men to dig more of them? I'll see what I can do. I make no promises. Never make promises. Elizabeth nodded with gratitude and put a gentle hand on my arm. Thank you, Herr Unteroffizier. That's all I ask. I know you're in a difficult position, and I don't mean to make it any harder on you. With those words, she turned away and hurried back to the field hospital. Now, improves hospital occupancy, but we don't have a problem with hospital occupancy. And considering the fact that you can't go into green on hospital occupancy and things like rations, I think I'm going to ignore it. Because it also, for instance, her opinion also does not matter at this stage. Until we get the field hospital upgrade, it's not important. Rats, 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 rats everywhere. Herr Unteroffizier, they're devouring our food stocks. We have to do something. Rats, 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 rats. And treat that fever. We're gonna send the same guy. Although, yeah, he's just the best option. And I would absolutely love to be able to make it through the fever because, well, if we don't, quite frankly, the whole hope of this playthrough is dashed from the beginning. And also, I've just never seen it. I truly just want to see it. Pedersen and Menk. Bram can take a rest. He solo put up all of these tents on his own. Two-handedly, technically. That's a good point. Single-handedly. That's an odd statement. I single-handedly did this. Like, did I do it with one hand tied behind my back? Why would I not use my second hand? It's crazy. Anyway. You need a break. You're getting a break. Have some more food. Take a break and eat all the food. You are highly motivated. I'm not going to give you double rations because I want to try and save some food. Pedersen, you can have double rations. You could do with a bit more of a positive outlook on life, as could you, actually. We are in a good mood. Cool, so that's 3 of them on double rations. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about Mail. He is just so happy. He's loving the sunshine. In a minute, he's going to have his shirt off. He's going to be getting a tan. He is loving life. Now, of course, he could be about to turn up and tell me that Hunt didn't make it, but I hope not. Let's try and make it through the fever. Let's go to next turn. Let's have no diary entries. Don't. Behave. It's a good one. It's a good one. Menk. He is fairly tolerant. He is somewhat jaded. He's a bit by the book. He's very courageous, but he's also very distant. One day, Mank was supposed to receive an exceptionally large Liebesgabe today. This particular parcel contained a generic letter of encouragement and quite a few cans of food. I secretly kept the package for our supply. I've never chosen this. I feel like their morale's doing pretty well. And I feel like if I truly do this secretly... What do you reckon, folks? Okay, I'm going to take a pause a minute. I understand there was a bit of a YouTube delay. I'm going to take a pause a second. I'm going to take another drink of my cup of tea. What do you guys think? Should I secretly keep this for our supplies? I mean, we have rats. We have problems everywhere. What do you reckon? I mean, that's the whole point of this stream. It's so you guys can tell me how to play my game. I might not listen, but you can tell me how to play my game. I feel like I need to be singing some countdown music. The music stopped in the game. It's eerily quiet. It's very disturbing. All you can pretty much do is maybe hear me gulp some tea. I feel like I should be plugging in a sponsor for tea right at this moment. But as they're not paying me, I'm not going to tell you what I'm drinking. It's just going to be tea, generic. I mean, I will tell you, and this is a guess, I think it might be from India. And that's not because it's got an Indian-sounding name. I just think the brand's from India. That's all you're getting. You could hear a pin drop. Come on, folks, where have you gone? You've all abandoned me in my time of need. Okay. Seems I might be forced to make this decision on my own, and I don't know what to do. Shall I start doing ip-dip? There's a coin when you need one. I think I am going to lean towards secretly keeping the package for our supplies. I mean, their morale's good. Their morale is good. Look at all these positive events I'm pushing. And I'm pushing those positive events with our food stock. Pest control. Okay. I've been forced to secretly keep it for our supply. He was visibly disappointed that he hadn't got a Liebesgabe in such a long time. He never found out he had been supposed to get one. Okay, so we are just into motivated. We'll see what that does. Don't. Whew. All gone, sighed the man on the other side of the table, taking a last sip of the liquor. He was also an Unteroffizier. His group was camped next to ours, and our men often spent their free time together. A rat infestation had destroyed the group's food stash almost completely. I know you have to look out for yourselves too, but... He visibly struggled to get the next sentence out. Could you and your group perhaps give us some supplies? A difficult question. Our own food supply was also running low at the moment. I will see what we can spare. I always do this if it comes up early, because he gets you back later when you really need it. So, currently at the moment, you know, we're doing okay. We are struggling a little, but I think we're doing okay. Infinite relief was written on his face and posture. Even though shame was still visibly weighing on him, he thanked me with few words, but noticeably from the bottom of his heart, and promised to repay me appropriately for his generous act in the future. For this generous act, not his. Not his act, it's mine. It's mine, I tell you. Continue. No! No, don't do it. Don't do it! I'm waiting for the death event to come up. Madame Laroche, the speaker of the nearby French village, greeted me with some reservation and quickly cut to the chase of why she'd come to meet me. Your cannons have been thundering day and night, and the villagers are scared, she explained. Especially the younger children are suffering. It was only in that moment that it occurred to me that our artillery truly had been firing almost non-stop for some time now. Of course, the distant, if constant, grumbling paled in comparison to the actual impacts we faced on the battlefield. I had long learned to put the noise out of my mind, or perhaps my hearing had just gotten that bad. Do you perhaps know how long this will continue? Madame Laroche asked carefully. She's a spy! She's working for the enemy! It'll be some time yet, I'm afraid. We recently launched an offensive. Until the Major decides, it's been enough. I commented with a shrug. After all, we had to live with the noise just like they did, and no one bothered to notify us about these things. Madame Laroche frowned at my dismissive reply. Let's hope that time will come soon, she sighed. With that, she said her brief goodbyes, turned, and walked away. I am really looking forward to the French village update. I am so hoping some potential spy mechanics, or, you know, maybe you can win them over, and, you know, so maybe when you tell them one or two little things, they won't pass them on. They'll be like, no, they look after us, we'll look after them, or I can't wait to see what they put in. I mean, because don't forget again, we're only a third of the way through this this thing. We are... Yes! Yes! Change to tired. And again, that's fine. We've got another soldier. I also like Wellinger. Wellinger is a fantastic... I mean, he's swift and he's physically fit. He's another great addition. But I am yesing because we've gone from camaraderie to neutral. That wasn't very nice. We've gone from neutral to camaraderie. From thingy to respectful. Feverish has been removed. Feverish has been removed. I could jump up and down and start singing right now. Now, unfortunately, if we look at our good old Hunt, he is still wounded. He has not gone down to lightly wounded, even though we are still in a good recovery. I mean, everything is pointing to things getting better. But the fever has been removed. Changed to bursting with energy and strength. Wow, I've never seen that. He is ready to skip into the French lines and Rambo. Why? Why would you tell me about the latrine? I tell them this every time. You tell a soldier of one of the other squads and let them tell their under-officer. Then they can fix it. Look at that. I've never had bursting with energy and strength. I've never saved anyone from a fever. This is insane. There's hope. There is hope in trench warfare, ladies and gentlemen. Mail, how can I help you? There's a pub in the village here, Under-Officer. Menk and I would like to visit, with your permission. We will see how we feel about that. The field kitchen. For the most part, we were able to defend our food stocks, but the rats keep coming. Supply is running low. I don't like that. I don't like any of that. And we still haven't been resupplied. Let's hope it won't take too long. I hope that every day. And in the field hospital, Hunt's fever has subsided. Let's hope his recovery goes without further complications. I pray for that every day. Where are you, Hunt? Can we have a word? It looks worse than it is. Nurse Elizabeth is optimistic I will make a full recovery. I'm from Neustadt von der Wurst, but I'm more... it's the same things. Okay, I was hoping maybe we could get a bit more personal and I could improve his mood because he's sick and tired of war and he currently hates me. What else have we got? Yes, of course, Wellinger. How are you doing? Perfect weather for this little camping trip, isn't it, Herr Under-Officer? Haha. I'm Franz Wellinger, your new man. I hope not all of the French girls in the village have already been taken. Or at least that they're willing to make an exception for me. Haha. Oh, Wellinger, he's such a happy young lad. Okay then, merrily. Right, let's have a quick check of the troops. Menk, you are in a beautiful positive event mood. Plus, hang on, let's see. We still have pest control. That is a shame. It was you and Menk who want to go to the pub. But I think think I'm gonna have to disappoint you a little bit. Latrine duty. Oh, Wellinger, you happy young chap. That is you. Sorry, mate. Where are you? Wellinger. Let's grant a reward of bigger rations. Let us trip to the pub. Let's have Fram and Mank. Bit by the book. He's fairly tolerant, at least. I'm going to send both my unsociable people to the pub. I'm sure it wasn't Pedersen. It was Mail that told me about it. But I think on pest control, we need Mail and Pedersen. Excuse me. Mail. We are going to grant you bigger rations. Although, yes, he's not going to the pub. Pedersen as well. Let's go and grant you those bigger rations. We're not going to grant them to... I don't know. Maybe I should. Gives you extra relaxing. But so should this pub trip. Yeah, that is also very relaxing. So no, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to give these two bigger rations. Because they're going to the pub. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let's have Fram... Sorry, let's have Hunt out of that field hospital. Let's have the rats killed. Supply is going low. Our food supplies are low. It's still sunny, though. It is a beautiful day in the trenches. Let's hit next turn. Let's see what happens. What have we got? Lieutenant von Karlsberg had just finished one of his inspections of our camp. He was on his way to the next troop when Pedersen came up to me. He made sure that the lieutenant was no longer within earshot, but he nudged me with his elbow and gave me a crooked grin. How can you stay so serious when he's around? I couldn't do that. Such a posh aristocrat, with his detached ideas of how things should be. He began to imitate one of the lieutenant's speeches about the importance of preserving the shine of our uniform buttons, then interrupted himself with an amused snort. I didn't say anything. Stay neutral. Pedersen continued to joke around for a moment, but soon realized that I wasn't the right person for it. Then apologized and left. What have we got? Wellinger came hurriedly towards me, clearly upset and with a blood-stained uniform. Herr Unterofficer, have you seen the sorry state of the field hospital? He asked, visibly aghast. I just helped carry one of the wounded who couldn't make it on his own to the field hospital. The injured are everywhere and the beds are overflowing already. The nurses just told me to drop him off wherever, that they had no time to tend to him anyhow. I'd known with the intense fighting of the last few days that a lot of injured were passing through our camp. But to think that the state of the field hospital had already gotten so bad. Is there nothing to be done? The soldier pleaded with me. I will look into it. Make no promises. The last thing the people at the field hospital need right now is more chaos and disorganized helpers getting in their way. Wellinger nodded and began nervously walking up and down the camp. I should probably talk to Elizabeth soon to see if we could help. Wasn't Wellinger supposed to be mucking out a trench? A very horrible trench filled full of bad things. Negative events have removed, and he's going back down to bad recovery. Damn it. Tired removed, fantastic. Changed down to tired. Negative events have added for these two. Wellinger, of course. Positive events decreased. Changed to double rations, changed to standard rations. Hub visit removed. Changed to neutral from camaraderie. Hospital is now overburdened. Let's see what we've got. Hunt's wound is getting worse. You're a godsend. Your men would be of great help. As many as I can spare. How many can I spare? I think we've gotten rid of the rats here under Officier. I haven't seen any trace of them in days. The food stocks are finally safe. Again. They are still low, however. How are we looking? Next shipment. Should have been here a while ago. Fortunately, I don't know how long it will take us, so I'm hoping that it will turn up any day. We have a few prisoners of war in our camp that need guarding until they can be moved to a prison. Until then, it's our responsibility. Okay. Okay. So, guarding the captives. Let's have our fairly tolerant guy, and we'll go for Wellinger. It's a light job, so hopefully that helps things out. We are still in a good mood, which is always a good thing. And assist in the hospital. Now, I don't like sending compassionate people because it breaks them a little bit. Jaded people, however, is not much of a problem. So, I mean, it is an effect per assigned soldier, and I do have a moment to send 3 people. I think I'm going to do it. Let's not worry about the fairly compassionate too much. Rat infestation removed. Let's send all 3 of them, and on that, I am low on food. I am really expecting, and, well, I'm praying, really. I'm not just expecting, I am praying for that higher food supply soon. Now, yes, I am gambling. Massively, massively gambling with my food stocks. However, it is what happens. That's what playing on hardcore is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a gamble. We are up into an excellent mood. He is camaraderie. He is camaraderie. Positive events are up across the board. Let's hide all. Now imagine if I wasn't able to get any of this positive morale using this trick, which is what they're going to remove. My morale, I would be average at best. I truly don't know how I would balance things like latrine duty. That's it, next turn. Breakthrough, no events. Interesting. Hospital overburdened, removed. He's well rested. You're back on good recovery. That's the most important thing. He just did a hard job, and he is now well rested. That is amazing. We have no food, however. Tired is also removed. Well rested, it's added. Optimistic is added. Menk is now neutral. Positive events have decreased. Changed to double rations. Wow! That was a ridiculous round. Can you send me to the trenches? I'm going to battle soon. About time. Hope you get your soldiers ready. I would kind of like to go to the trenches. I don't know how long it'll be, but I keep the men with their feet with what still little I have. Cure supplies as soon as possible. Hey, I can steal from the village. Okay, so we're not going next turn. Okay. Somewhat jaded will increase. That's fine. Let's send my 2 jaded guys. Not going to give everyone, obviously, any bonus rations. Again, I'm not too worried if I annoy the French village at this point. Until the update happens, I don't care much about the French village. Like, I don't care much about Nurse Elizabeth. Of course, I care about the field hospital, because I currently have a soldier there, who hopefully can get a bit of recovery done in this next turn. Aww, he's got a bit of morale. I love it. And more to the point, Wellinger is optimistic. I mean, that's just insane, ladies and gentlemen. That's just absolutely insane. We're in an excellent mood. Let's hit next turn. Let's see what happens. We were preparing for the imminent operation a few days from now. The mood was tense enough, but it seemed to weigh particularly hard on Fram. When he heard of our coming deployment, he'd turned pale, and the fear had not left his eyes since. Is everything all right? We are camaraderie. I think I can do this. I asked him carefully. Perhaps there was some way to help him handle the situation. He looked up and made an attempt at concealing his emotions before finally sighing deeply and opening up a little. To be honest, no, Herr Unteroffizier. The thought of going to battle and possibly never return. The thought of going to battle and possibly never... That should be returning. He gulped and lowered his gaze. I nodded. Every soldier knew his fear. Right, what have we got? He's not very patriotic, so I'm not going to go for German soldier. He is very cautious. He is fairly compassionate, but very distant. So I'm not too sure. I think I can push together. We'll come through it because he is compassionate, but he's very distant. But we are camaraderie. I mean, we have to learn with this fear. I don't want to hit. Wow, we have pitiful rations. That's going to really hurt morale just before we go to the trenches. Together, we'll come through this. You and I and all our comrades. We just have to watch out for one another. He skeptically glanced over towards the other men, his features hardened. And what are they supposed to do against a bullet destined for me? Yeah, fair enough. Very distant. Wasn't. And returned to his tasks as if to make abundantly clear that he considered the conversation over. That was a tough one. He didn't have patriotic or loving social hugginess. Tomorrow we march to battle, announced Lieutenant von Karlsbruck. He had summoned all his subordinate Unteroffizier to discuss the upcoming operation. The fear of what might come was clearly palpable, but most of them did their best to cover it up with their heads high and their chests puffed up with pride. The goal of our mission is to conquer and hold the next trench line. The lieutenant explained the plan. So far, there was no difference to most attack plans. But we have an ace up our sleeve. The artillery is in position to shoot our own men. I mean, just waiting to cut off reinforcements from the enemy. I expect you to use this advantage aggressively and decisively. Do not disappoint me. At your command, Lieutenant. The officers around me expressed with varying degrees of enthusiasm. At your command, Lieutenant. And here we go to our first... yeah. That cost me a thing and a half. He's now jaded, that's fine. Everyone got pitiful rations, that's not fine. We do, however, have food back. Excellent mood was removed just before I go to a fight. Negative events have decreased. Physically fit removed. Good recovery removed because we are going to a fight. Is he with us? Is he with us? Is he with us? Kemp. Gungru. He was here last time. I don't think so. Here's Anders Schmidt. That looks a lot like the guy I don't want in my squad. Hunt. I can't find him. That does not mean he's back. Finally, supplies. We almost ran out. He's only going to have half rations. Just, I would like to countermand that, but I cannot. And unfortunately, everyone is going into a fight with pitiful rations. I pushed it 1 point too far. What's up? Not a lot. Let's go and see if we can't win a trench back. Now, of course, trench battles have become much more involved in, of course, the battle update. Shock and horror. So let's see what we can do. We have to charge, take that French trench real quickly. And then... oh, look, they're running away already. Fantastic. I like seeing that. Give it a second. There you go. He is always highly motivated, by the way. All groups are in position. The attack can begin. Forward march over the river. So we must cross the river. Okay, there's no equipment to pick up along the way. I'm not going to go into there because that's a dead end, so we're going to march up to here. Or potentially... I mean, what do I think gives me the best opportunity to get forward? You know, I'm actually going to come to the right. Although that does mean that I have to go through barbed wire, which will delay me. Where can I see a nice path? Do you know what? I got one squad on the right. Far right, mind you. Can't see any French in front of us. Oh, there's a troop there, I think. I can see a smattering of blue. There's probably going to be a lot over there. These guys are already shooting in that direction. You know what? Let's go to the right. And let's see what we can do. Come on, guys. Charge forward. Let's go get these Frenchies. Like I said, this is going to put me behind barbed wire. That's okay. Could do a tactical, but no, I'm going to keep... That's an advance and puts me into the fight. As is this, a single advance. Yeah, there you go. There's some French on the right. I'm hoping these guys come right with me, because if there's no one else over here, I might be able to take... oh, no, there's another troop. But we might be able to take this right side of the trench. Let's get up. Let's get in the fight. And we'll cut through the barbed wire. We'll potentially do a round of cover fire. And then... So yes, we've got some French over there. We've got some on there. We've got... Okay, no. So they're a surprise for me. Could fire back, which I am going to do. Let's cut the barbed wire. Let's have mail on that. Those guys are covering those guys. Consumes a lot of ammunition, but suppresses the enemy. What are you guys going to be doing? You're going to be shooting every enemy in sight. Do you know what? No, I'm going to save my ammo. I'm hoping this isn't putting Mail in danger. He cut the barbed wire. That's beautiful. Hopefully they won't be suppressing me in this next turn. Oh, we've got more. Oh, okay, no, this right side is... Hey, more of my team as well. Oh, beautiful. There's 4 of us on this right-hand side. Amazing. I think that almost puts us equal. I was like, where's my 5th guy? They decided to sit in the exact same spot. If they all sit in the exact same spot, only one of them can really ever get hit at the most. Okay. Mail, done. Cut a path through the barbed wire, you legend, you. Where can we get to, however? We can jump into there, or we can jump into... We could technically jump into there, but they're in the way. But what I'm going to do... hang on, hold position. Now, I assume somebody probably wants to move. They're in excellent cover. They're in excellent cover. That's good cover. That's thin, but good cover. It'd be quite funny walking around there. That'd make the cutting of the barbed wire quite pointless. But let's... I'm going to... Let's suppress group number 5. No, I didn't want to look at that. Get my dexterous guys and Wenger. And let's just do that. I'm going to keep the other 2 in cover. And let's hope that gives these guys some space to push up. But I really actually do need to get moving, thinking about it, because we, of course, only have a certain number of turns to... He just turned around to face me and then walked backwards into cover, basically, potentially presenting his ass to the French. Okay, we are suppressed, which means I don't want to move. These guys didn't move up, which is a shame. They're blocking me from going through good cover. I mean, that is a bad spot. That is a good spot and puts me in moderate danger because I am suppressed. I should have moved last turn. I think I have to move because I have to get across this river, which is still a long way off. But this does put me in moderate danger. I really should have advanced last turn. Shoots at every enemy in sight. There's 4 guys there left, 6 and 6. These guys have already taken some damage. Too far behind. Yes, I have to move up. Otherwise, I'm going to have von Carlsberg screaming at me. And we're making it. No, Fram! Should have moved last turn. Should have moved when I had the chance. Mail. Fram was wounded on the way here. Wellinger. Wellinger, thank you. That was pretty close. It shot right next to you. Who was stood next to you? Fram. And he's gotten heavily wounded. What happened to light wounds? We're not drag him towards us. Here you go. Get Fram into cover. What I want to see. Get Fram into cover. Nobody's strong. Although, actually, the people should be strong. We do need to get across the river, but there is nowhere decent to get across to. Holding position is fine. Let's fire on sight. You and you. No, wait, you were getting Fram into cover. You and you. You get Fram into cover. Oh, and of course, Fram's my first aider. Really need to get across that river. Come on, boys. Provide me some cover fire. The worst is, I'm going to get Fram into cover, then I think I'm going to have to move.
That's it. Drag his ass up here. Oh, we've got a lone French troop there. They were being split up a little bit, it seems. This is what I mean by I said earlier about the rotating camera. Just, I mean, I don't need to see behind me. That's useless to me. We are not being suppressed, which is fantastic. These boys are pushing up, which is also fantastic. I am technically allowed to hold position. First aid for Fram. We would, of course, go for someone who's dexterous. Go for you. Now, I've never quite figured out whether I can, in fact, leave him behind to do first aid for Fram. I don't like that position at all. That position also sucks. That position also sucks. That position is great, although it's classed as an advance as well. I'm going to stay here for a turn. Let's fire on sight again. Have you, and we'll have Pedersen this time. Try and keep their heads down for one turn. Hopefully we can patch Fram up in one singular turn. It's a hell of a hope. The things I've hoped for haven't actually gone too badly. Oh, we saw one guy. Wonder how good of a shot we are. He is still wounded, still being assisted. I still need a while. I hope Fram will make it. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, he's just gone down to seriously wounded. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I have to move forward. Yes, I do. All of it is bad cover, but at least this is not too bad. And it is still in the fight. I could find more equipment. I can't do any covering fire. Okay, let's go. You stay there. You stay there and patch him up. You're not coming with us. We're down to a 3-man squad. We're down to a 2-man squad. Get Mank into cover. We are now being suppressed. You get Mank into cover. You find me some equipment. Is that? That's one of my guys. Yes. You're suppressed. Guys, get them out of that trench. Staying here is fine. Menk was wounded on the way here. Is there anything else? I'm hit, but it doesn't hurt that much. Wow, we are being shredded. This could be the end of the playthrough, folks. This could... That's one way to get him into cover. This could be it. Is that one of my guys? And that's another one of my guys. Wow, where have they come from? They've been separated a little bit. Okay, yeah, this randomly rotating camera is really annoying. Come on, guys! Come on! I think we won that exchange. Yeah, we did. Both of these are wounded. First aid for Menk. Escorting Fram to the field hospital. Yep, okay, so you give first aid to Menk. I didn't find any ammunition, but I did find some bandages. The enemy is getting reinforcements. That's fine. You give first aid to Menk. Let us... That's flanked. Our one-man band that is Pedersen is going to keep me in the game. Is that the best advance I've got? I think so. That puts me at least into moderate cover. Puts me in grenade range, but it puts me into moderate range. Significant danger. This could all be about to end. Tactical move, moderate danger, advance puts me into fighting range. Okay, we're going to go into significant danger. Low danger. Why does that become significant? Because they all really hate me. Let's go into low danger. That at least crosses me over the river and keeps me in the game. My one-man army, ladies and gentlemen. My one-man army. Come on, Pedersen. It's time to Rambo up. Let's push these Frenchies out of the trench. One-man army, guns count. I hate this. they will now be able to get surrounded. I had this happen to me before. By 5 or 6 troops, but they will guaranteed stay there and not get moved. I could advance, but that puts me in bad range. I am now in grenade range of who? French troop number 3. Pedersen. Oh, he's clumsy. He's going to blow myself up. First aid for Menk, escorting Fram to the field hospital. He's fleeing to the field hospital. Grenades are all I've got. Grenades are truly all I've got, and I have the worst person left to use them. We have to drive them out. Come on. Show me a beautiful grenade. Maximum range. Maybe that scared them. Who knows? Yeah, he is not the guy to be throwing my grenades. But it's gonna be a while before Menk gets here. He is the guy to be throwing my grenades. Oh, they're gonna grenade us again, but I think they actually missed. Come on, guys, push forward. We need to clear out these Frenchies. Pedersen! I must have misjudged the distance. It missed by a long shot. That apparently puts me in high danger. Significant danger. What are we currently in? High danger. Because we have... Oh, we do have these guys, but they're almost gone. Look, I've gone down to 2. They're on 5. They're probably on 6. They're down on 3. These guys with me are on 3. I'm on 1. These guys will not be moved. I guarantee it. They will be stuck in there for good. We're gonna just go for the grenade again. Again, this kind of is a little bit of a waste of grenades, but I've got nothing else I can do. I really just need luck on my side before Pedersen has to turn around and run like crazy, quite frankly. Beautiful artillery strikes. Beautiful grenade throw. Was that me? Was that... I wasn't paying attention. Was that these guys? We seem to have pushed in. That's probably a losing fight. Oh, go on. Go on. Get in there. The grenade just missed, but I saw them jump for cover. Ah! Ah! Don't do it! The thunder of the cannons comes from our side, Herr Unteroffizier. They are down to 1 guy. They've run past. I will be flanked by several people. This puts me in much, much better cover. I think I am going to step forward 1. Potentially see what I can do. Advanced on the enemy trenches. I mean, I basically have to push them out, which honestly, with the new battle update, I genuinely think is impossible. Well, I am pushing them out of here, but I can't get in because I'm so badly flanked. Fixing bayonets. We have... I don't think we've taken that yet. Okay, hey, mate, no, Flacer, join me. Join my squad. Don't patch him up, join me. They are down to 2. We are still up on 4. I mean, like I said, they probably won't move, though. I am going to jump into here. Very low danger. And see what we can do. I'd love if there were some grenades that I could pick up somewhere. I know you can help troops, but I'm going to push forward because I don't want for the mission timer thing to expire. And I'm going to see if I can help remove these guys on the left, basically. One-man Pedersen Abbey. This is ridiculous. Is there a grenade about to go? We've looked to our right for some reason. The artillery, although it's landing on me, actually seems to be doing quite well. Drive away the remaining French. Advance into enemy trenches. Defend the trenches. They're back up to 3. Who's this? Oh, is this Wellinger? This is Wellinger. He's back already. And there's Mail. Our squad is returning. Unfortunately, I don't have any grenades. Is there any equipment lying around here? No, not really. Advance. I don't know where this guy technically is. Well, there is some equipment if I come this way. Well, that's... No, I want to get rid of these guys. I can't suppress them. I can't fire on sight. I need to, like, drag one of these guys up towards me so that I can loot them. I can save their life and loot them, basically. So I guess we're just going to hold position. Got a bit of protection from artillery. I'm going to have to just wait here a turn. And then I think, honestly, I think it might just be time to Rambo it. This whole thing has gone downhill so much. Look at that. 2 artillery rounds just landed on Pedersen. They're trying to kill him. They are trying to kill him. Oh, those guys are being pushed back. Those guys are not. A few splinters got me. He is lightly wounded now. New task retreat. I just got here. Fine. I was just about to charge the French troops and everything. That puts me flanked. That puts me flanked. That's a one cover. But apparently it's too far behind. So let's... I mean, that's very low danger. That's very low danger. Let's come to here. Maybe I can help someone out. Very low danger. Let's get out of here. Watch this artillery try and snipe the crapola out of me. For today, the French are off the hook. Abort. Withdraw. I am being suppressed. Pedersen. That was close. The artillery right next to Mail and me. It did, and it's our own artillery, which is shocking. Oh, I think he was trying to patch up a French guy, and he died. Yep, dead French soldier added. First aid for Claude. Now, there is an idea to be said for first aid for Claude. We can't go back very far. A 1-1 cover. We're currently in a 2 cover. Let's not worry about... Let's go for first aid for Claude. Mail, you are dexterous. See what we can do. We'll wait here a turn. We can't run too fast, unfortunately. Just trust me, I want to get out of here real quick. So let's wait here a turn, because we kind of have to. We're also being suppressed, so it's not 100% the best time to be going moving around. Hopefully, these guys start shooting somebody else next turn. Hopefully our guys start coming backwards, because I can't get too far behind them. If they don't retreat, I'm a little bit buggered. Where are you going, good sir? What? Oh no, they're all here. Mayo, Wellinger, Pedersen. Oh, I think he's trying to rejoin those guys, his troop. Claude. The wound hurts so much, I can hardly move. Oh, I could escort him back to the field hospital. I have stopped his bleeding. How far back can we run? Puts me on flanking. That puts me in narrow cover. Could go back one more space. Yeah, let's retreat. Do I escort him to the field hospital? Do you know what? Let's escort him to the field hospital. Wellinger is swift. Do what you can, my friend. Let's go one step backwards. These guys are now with us, so we should be allowed to retreat a little bit more. I'm defending against my own artillery. Don't worry about the French, they're less of a danger. We are now being shot at. Again, that's now too far back. As is that. Can't quite keep retreating just yet. We are, however, in significant danger where we are. That's significant danger. It's all significant danger, basically. Let's just keep our heads down, take cover. Please, 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 please don't get anyone else shot. We've already got most of our squad in the field hospital when we get back. Beautiful hit with an artillery. I don't think it hurt anybody. We can finally retreat. We still can't go over the thing. That puts us too far behind. I mean, why? This is just punishing. Our troops are just... I mean, he's now stopped. They're going to stay there and shoot at every enemy in sight. I just have to stand here and get shot at because I'm not allowed to retreat. It's painful. Is there anywhere I can go? No, I can't even tactically move anywhere. I mean, I'm in low danger. If I went here, it's also low danger. But my cover's not quite as good. But let's hold position. At this rate, Wellington's going to rejoin me before I've even left. Maybe I should be firing at every enemy on sight and giving these guys a bit of hope to retreat. That could actually be the good move. I'm assuming I probably still can't retreat. No, I can't. There's a squad back here with 0 soldiers. They're in good cover, though. Fire on sight. All right, let's fire back. Nobody is suppressing me. Oh, my stress went down a little bit. Out of breath being removed. Let's see if this allows people to retreat past me. And maybe I can get out of it. I mean, I've got so many wounded soldiers here. I just don't think I can get out of here. Okay, the French are moving up. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm gone. See you all later. They're moving. Prestige. Oh, I'm finally allowed to retreat. Very low danger. Run. Oh, it looks like Wellinger might be about to rejoin me. See, I told you he'd be back before I even was allowed to retreat. Rejoin Wellinger. Hi. I did what I could, Hound Officer, but it was too late for him. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I can retreat to here. Let's keep going back. I want to get as far away as possible. Plus, the closer I am to my own lines, the less our own artillery is going to try and kill me. Or at least, that's the hope. Okay, I'm like one move away. Pedersen, heads down, artillery. I can't. Calm down. We need you. He is fairly courageous. He is somewhat jaded. He is very unpatriotic. We need you. I'm not dying for you. I will not die for my comrades. I don't want to die. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best one. I should have just told him to calm down. We are in an abysmal mood. Am I allowed to retreat? Am I allowed to... No, retreating is apparently not allowed right now. That puts me too far backwards. Okay, let's at least keep my high prestige. Let us fire on sight. Maybe that'll help our own troops get back a little faster, and I can get out of here already. I didn't even fire. There's no one to fire at. I can't see anybody. Oh, there he goes. Mandatory one shot. He is in panic. Can I attempt to solve his panic anymore? I don't want to die here. I don't want to die. Stress has dropped a little bit. Am I allowed to retreat? I am allowed to retreat. But as I'm in no danger, I don't want to leave Pedersen behind, basically. So I'm just going to waste a couple of turns. I'm in no danger. I don't want him to be lost, basically. I already have 3 people in the hospital. I do not need to lose any more soldiers. He's still panicking. Let's just keep... oh, do you know what? No, we don't. People are back. We're good. Let's just hide. Hide in our hole. It's okay, Pedersen. Somebody start soothing Pedersen for me. I don't know. Stroke his pointy helmet. That was not supposed to sound as bad as that just did. We still in no danger? I can't anymore. I don't want to anymore. Okay, one more turn. Come on, Pedersen. Come back to me. I don't want to leave you behind. I think there's still German soldiers up there somewhere. Pedersen, welcome back. It's okay. It's all okay. Let us get into cover. Get back to our own trenches. Retreat task complete. Back to camp. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over yet. However. Okay, good. It literally didn't just go and decide it was so bad that we had to just kill the game. Exhausted and disheartened, we dragged ourselves back to camp. The struggle and hardship had cut deep. We might have survived this day, but hardly anyone could feel joy about it. The memory of Menk, who would not return from the field, was present in all our minds. The burden of our grief was only now truly felt in the quiet of camp. At least for those of us who didn't have wounds to deal with. What? Oh, I think is he dead? Brown was seriously injured. Whether he would survive the wound was unclear. Oh, well, there you go, folks. It's over. Menk is dead, I think. We just barely reached our tents when Lieutenant von Karlsburg was already strutting up. He looked dissatisfied. When our eyes met, his expression softened a little. Ha, Herr Unteroffizier. What a shame we had to retreat. But at least it wasn't because of you and your people, he said, while his reproachful gaze watched the ranks of the other returning soldiers. My men deserve some rest. I explained to the lieutenant. He looked at me thoughtfully for a few minutes, then nodded curtly. Well, if you think so, I will not assign your group to any work duty for the time being, but don't get used to it. With these words, he turned away and I started looking after my people again. Nice, so he's not going to give me any jobs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Menk is dead. We've jumped up to a bad mood. Well, hey. We have low food. We come to the field hospital. In fact, if we come to headquarters, we have food. Resupply came in. Okay, so we have food. We have 2 people in the field hospital. We have a lot of bad recovery going around. And unfortunately, Menk is dead. Bram is on the brink of death. We have to help something. Yes, we have an overburdened hospital. The whole group is exhausted. We do have the day off. Well, there you have it, folks. I think... Now, obviously, I could keep going through the playthrough. I mean, you've all seen me complete a hardcore playthrough before. However, the whole goal of this was to basically get through without losing any troops. But Menk, the same person who ruined it with 2 weeks to go last time, has gone and died again. He seems to be my Achilles heel. So, with that, I think, let's go to the village outskirts. I want to know, what's this guy doing? He's just like, he's guarding the cabbage. But anyway, I think we're gonna go for a restart. Because like I said, the goal is to get all the way through without losing a single soldier. So, I think at this stage, I think it's restart time. Let's go new game. Let's not activate tutorial. Hard mode, of course. I just did it on single save file. I should have had that turned on for the last one. Let's hit continue. Because obviously that's the whole point. Now, we're gonna not read quite so much for this beginning bit. But let's attempt to do a bit of catch-up. So, we have mail. Schmidtbauer. I'm not a huge fan of Schmidtbauer, to be honest. He's inattentive. Could be worse. What do we get with mail? He is, of course, dexterous as usual. Coln. Coln is a god among men in this game. He is amazing. Loving him. He's always highly motivated. And we've got Fram back. Again, so he's got first aid, attentive, and slow. And, of course, he is faltering. Yes, Herr Lundlund. So like I said, let's get through these first couple of levels, or at least this first level, pretty fast. We only have the rations that we took with us. Night watch. And we also need to grab some rations. We gotta grab some rations. Night watch. I'm surprised the fact that... Oh no, we don't have anybody with the Kudai. Completely by the book. We'll go for you two. And to fetch some rations, we will send Fram. Okay, let's go next turn. Tick, tick. And what else do we have? Communications trench. We shall have you three lovely fine chaps next turn. And the artillery has begun. As per always, we're going to try and save him. Get us a stretcher. Continue. And we also have telephone lines. Deliver a message. We don't have anybody that's fast. Right, let's start with take the wounded soldier. You're compassionate and strong. You go, my friend. And we'll have mail deliver the message. No, wait. Let's have... Mail, take that. Let's have Schmidtbauer deliver the message. The advance emplacement has been completely destroyed by artillery. Let's not worry about it. Let's hide in the bunker. Did we save him? It does not look like it. Unfortunately, he died. Schmidtbauer. We hardly have anything left to eat. Oh, well, that's a bit of a sod. I should have gotten rations... I didn't get the choice to get rations last turn. We will run up. Oh, that's ended up badly. Colm. Assigned task. That is an order. Thank you. We need you to go get some rations just to make sure we don't starve right at the beginning. I believe he can come back unscathed. He's sitting tightly and packed, and we are... Stay together, people. We are about to go to a fight, so I probably got away with it, but that's all right. We do now have full rations. Let's go into the first fight. Of course, we are here to simply pick up ammunition and run like crazy. And here come the French. The unstoppable Blue Tide. Fram. Oh yeah, Fram does have a good eyeball. And let's go Coln. Turn. Of course, we are going to retreat as far as possible. What did we get? There was grenades and some ammunition. A little bit of ammunition and first aid supplies. Oh, the soldier's motivation seems to have activated further reserves of strength in him. Crazy mofo. We are going to... We'll retreat to there, I think. Low danger. Yep. Let's get going. I wonder if we can get through this first battle without anybody ending up... What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Yeah, we left the guy behind. We can catch up whilst we search for things. Yes, return to troops. Coln couldn't catch up with us. He wants to go fight the enemy. That's his problem. So he should hopefully return in the time it takes us to search this crate. I really hope he does. Because the French are actually quite close to where he needs to come through. Where is he? Get back here, you crazy bugger. There he is. Nope, nope, nope. I want to keep an eye on my... See, yeah, he needs to catch up right now. Otherwise, he may never catch up. Where is he? He's gonna go backwards. Fantastic. Love it. Still a lot of combat supplies. There are French over there. There are French over there. He's made it back to us. Let's get all the way back here for some very low danger. Okay, he's not quite returned. I'm hoping he kind of comes with us. There you go, because there is a way that way to go. Come on, Colm. Come on. Come on, Colm. Get back to us. I believe in you. Don't do this to me. I love you. You're a great soldier. You are great for the game. Get back here and don't get away. Don't get left behind. Ram. Heads down, artillery. That should be enough. Right. Let's gather one more. Can't stay here for a turn. We haven't been told to retreat yet, but I'm sure it's coming soon. Look at that wonderfully defensive position. That is amazing. Fram, my man, you found some bandages. Any more? I'm thinking not. Oh, yeah, we got some back here. Very low danger. Let's get back there and grab some more. That puts us right next to the retreat ramp. Don't you dare. Damn artillery. I truly don't know. Like, is it best to keep moving for artillery? Soldiers, we're falling back. Let's search a crate. That was so close. The artillery hit right next to me and Coln. As long as nobody got injured. We should provide cover so our comrades can retreat. Let's do that. I assume I'm not allowed. I could just retreat, actually. I could run like crazy. Let's fire on sight. Let's have you and Coln. Coln is just a madman. Let's provide a little bit of covering fire so our soldiers and allies can retreat. Here come the French. Hey, that's where von Karsbrook should be. But of course, he's so far back already. It doesn't matter. Artillery genuinely terrifies me. I mean, that's what got us in the last one, amongst other things. Well, did that happen? No. No, Menk was killed by a bullet, I think. That was my fault. Oh, bad mood removed. Fantastic. Be able to find some ammunition. That puts me flanked. That puts me into pretty good cover. Get all the way back here. No danger whatsoever. See this fight later. Yeah. Run, run, run. No. What's the problem? Damn! My wound has gotten worse. What? When did you get wounded? I need to get across the creek, basically. I think that's probably one of the better ones. I mean, I could come here, but then I have to waste a turn cutting barbed wire. Then I can go... I think if I come here, I can just run. Let's just keep running. Where did Colm get injured? This is crazy. It was all going so well. We were about to have a great first phase. We were about to all get out of here in one piece. And then somewhere Colm got injured. I don't know where. Come on, guys, get back. Get back and keep running. There we are, over the river. Let's just get out of here. We have to get Colm in the field hospital, quite frankly, which is crazy. Do not kill me with artillery when I've just finished. That's rude. I wonder if it was the artillery strike that landed next to him and Fram. That's a bit of an odd one, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess Fram starts in the field hospital, which is a bit of a shame. Lieutenant, he should be happy. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. Excuse me, folks. Nothing like a good sneeze. Set up camp. Okay, let's set up the camp. Oh wow, what? He's just doing some squats. He's really in for it. High prestige has been added. Fantastic. Good recovery added. Okay, let's see if we can get him back. Defeat is good. Agree. Leave. Like I said, we're just going to kind of speed through till we get back to the first battle, basically. Zelensky, lovely to meet you. Field Intendant. So that should give us our food. Rations, maintain. Okay, we've actually got nothing to do, which is a bit insane, really. We're gonna, of course, give everybody double rations. You could say this is what got me in trouble the first game, but I think I just need to be a little bit smarter with it. Okay, so everyone gets a bit of positive events. We are still in a bad mood. That is generally because I don't know, really. I'm completely spent. I mean, everybody's it's being tired, right? Well, everyone unfortunately does need to spend time setting up camp. Is it next turn? Mail, one of my men, had made no secret of his previous work as a master brewer since he joined our troop. He often seemed to be thinking about his family and their brewery at home. He told everyone, whether they wanted to hear it or not, about his plans after the war. I let him talk. He's a very social guy. Let's let him talk. Probably helped him and took his mind off things. No harm in holding on to the hope that he would soon be able to return to his normal life. When some of his comrades joined the conversation, I took my leave and returned to my own tasks. Okay, I'm hoping that makes him more friendly with me. We've just gotten another soldier. Bad mood removed. Oh, he's become feverish. Son of a... Changed to neutral. We have just gotten Lots. Also not a fan of Lots, if I'm perfectly honest. He's a grumbler. He's definitely a grumbler. Alright, we are up to, however, a neutral mood. We need someone, yes, to help out with Holm. He was on a good recovery and then he gets feverish. It's so annoying. I'm not going to offer assistance quite yet. Let's see what else is going on. Leave. Supply is running low. And those villagers are suspect. My guys definitely needs to get some resting in. Of course, let's go have someone treat the fever. Let's have Mail again. He actually managed to do it last time. And let's come back to tent. Control the village. We'll have you and you. I really would like Fram to rest. He's just intolerant. I don't know how much. Oh, but then again, I don't care about the village, do I? Not on this playthrough. So Fram can rest. Of course, everybody gets... Everyone can have bigger rations for this round as well. And next round, I'm going to start looking at it a little bit more closely. Hopefully this will get Fram a little bit less tired. 4 people. Yep, that's what I've got currently. I'd all... Neutral mood is going up. We are still at a high prestige. I could still potentially ask for a day off if it comes to it, or get more food. When I faced the soldier Smitbauer alone for the first time, he stood expectantly in front of me, impeccably adjusted. Your orders, Herr Unteroffizier. You can count on me. He spoke clearly and devoid of humor. I liked his obvious meticulousness. Very well, soldier, I said in a softer tone. Do not disappoint me. I won't, he said, then suddenly became a little more confidential in tone. You and I, we have to keep the group in line. He was a welcome asset. He is, of course. He's like of the old guard or something. I'll get back to you on that. He seemed very pleased. Any time, he encouraged me. We exchanged complicit glances once more before parting. Alma Fram, I was relieved. According to his files, he could also have been a doctor in the military hospital, and I expected corresponding frustration and disapproval from him, but he seemed relaxed and composed about his appointment to simple soldiering. It takes me out of my work, he admitted, but those few months, he shrugged his shoulders. Let's just pretend it won't be long now. He nodded, not expecting anything else. Very good, he said. He is part of the Wednesday Psychological Society. Okay, let's keep... Like I said, I'm going to be kind of powering through this. Of course, we really want to know about the latrine. We're in a good mood. Low supply stock is added. Both of them went down strained. That's also good. Favorable, camaraderie, fairly compassionate added. I was hoping I could get rid of his faltering, if I'm honest. He is now only strained. What's up, my friend? Unfortunately, yes, we still need to keep treating that fever. That's going to be male, without a shadow of a doubt. Let's see what else we get. Started the offensive this morning. Your unit is tasked with guard duty. Do you have a minute? We need your help with something here in the field hospital. No promises. You want me to dig graves, which unfortunately is not going to happen. The occupancy in the field hospital is fine. Like I said, in the last attempt we did with this, you cannot get into green. So I'm not going to try. I'm still praying for Coln. He's a great soldier. I honestly don't know where he got wounded. It must have been the artillery strike, but I wasn't told, basically. And so on guard duty, we shall have... you guys, and we're going to give lots. Because, well, I don't really like him that much. Oh, somebody wants to speak to me. And threatened some of the town people. That's nice. Be nice. Be nice. Mold everywhere. Great. Get rid of it. Continue. Madame LaRoche's conversation. We don't know. We will simply dismiss the answer. Ooh, and we've just got Wellinger. There's a pub in the village, Herr Under Officer. Cram and I would like to visit. And we have perfect weather we're having. It's a wonderful camping trip. Haha. Thank you very much, Entity of Desire. No, I always act as if there's 1,000 people watching me, because one day, hopefully there will be 1,000 people watching me. That's the goal. Well, we've run out of food. We have run out of food. I don't suppose you have some for me. We still haven't been resupplied. No, you have not. What would you like? Expand the rear trench. That is a suck of a job. I'm going to see if I can actually get the day off. I reckon you and your men deserve a little break. Good. That's going to cost me a whole level of prestige, but I am not doing that job, quite frankly. Village outskirts. We don't want any trouble. No, I don't actually want to offer help. I want to steal food, because I have no food. And there's no food anywhere. Okay, pitiful rations are going to hurt me. Rats everywhere. Of course. Is there any problem with there being rats when, you know, we've not got any food anyway? Like, what are they possibly eating? At this point, they should pretty much all just be starving to death like the rest of us. Steal food from the village. Pest control. Treat fever. Of course, treat fever. Option number 1. Steal food from the village. Option number 2. We're going to send you. And dare I say it, trip to the pub, Bram, and it was you that wanted to go. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. You can go to the pub. On steal food from the village, we're gonna send you. We're probably gonna lose being fairly compassionate. You know, I don't suppose you're also. Wait, you're also very sociable. Hold the phone. Treat the fever is going to go and become you, because you are compassionate and sociable. Steal food can become male. Let's get some food back. Let us. We're not going to worry about pest control, because again, like, what are they supposed to do? Eat food I don't have? I mean, maybe it can go against the fact that I'm stealing food, but I don't know. I can't see it doing much. Now, once again, we're going to burn through the diary entries quite fast. I'm not going to say anything. Lots have been sitting next to his comrades every evening without a word. The tasks I assigned to do were also carried out in a dull and listless manner. I'm going to speak to him about it. Let's see what options we get. Is everything all right with you? What is this all for? He is sociable. He is not patriotic. So, and he's only neutral with me, so I'm going to go for your comrades need you. Because of the fact that he's sociable, I'm hoping this will help. Maybe you're right and I shouldn't let myself go like this. After all, we're all in this mess together and hopefully we'll also manage to come out of it together. He seemed a little less withdrawn. Beautiful. The field hospital is in bad state. Not beautiful because we have a feverful soldier there. I will look into it. Change back to bad recovery. Question is he also with a fever? Yes, he is. Sod and sod. Rat infestation added. We have some food back. Altering added. Negative events removed. Physically fit removed. He's also only tired, which will actually help with recovery, funny enough, which is hilarious. Changed to standard rations. Well, it beats pitiful. At least it's sunny. Negative events have been removed. Positive events have slightly decreased. He is now seriously wounded. He is on the brink of death, everybody. Sod. Change down to tired. Tired removed. Physically fit removed. Now change to pitiful. Wait, what are we on? Are we on pitiful or are we on neutral? Make up your mind, people. Good removed or has been removed. We are neutral all around. I mean, what are you guys? Are you on pitiful or you're on pitiful rations? Okay. Some food turned up. Is there anything else? Leave. But I can't give you a second serving. Oh, no, we've got some food. Right, I'm going to have to gift everybody rations, because they will get normal rations. Whether I have to game it or not, quite frankly. Right, so let's go through bigger rations. And I know I keep saying it, but like I said, I am speeding through this a little bit, because we actually got to the battle before and had to restart, although we might be able to lose Colm, so we might be restarting, because of course this isn't just to beat the game on hardcore. You've all seen me do that before. This is to get through it without losing a single soldier. So everyone's going to go up to normal rations. Everyone now has some slight more positive events. We don't have any jobs from von Karsbrook, my main man, the god, the one, the only, the guy we all hate. I don't play Hearts of Iron 4 Entity. Basically, I don't really play Paradox games. I personally, I can't support their business model. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it from a business standpoint, but it's just my personal feelings that I don't really play Paradox games. I used to play Crusader Kings 3 a lot, and it just kind of drove me over the edge a little bit, to be honest. We're going to treat the fever. I mean, Wellinger. We're going to do some pest control. That'd be my two most tired guys. Because my two most untired guys are about to come up here. Nurse Elizabeth. Offer assistance. My two most untired guys which you two, although... Let's not send someone who's compassionate, because I don't actually want to lose that. Group. You're going to have to help me out with that one, Dashund. What's group? I assume that's just another game? VR. Well, unfortunately, virtual reality wouldn't really work that well for streaming. No, don't do it. Do not kill Cone. Okay, no, it's good. Alpha's Lutz. He's inspecting his assigned rifle with great interest, almost if he was memorizing the design. Keep it up. How is Alfred Lutz? How are we? We're fairly sociable. Himself with his material. Professional interest only. I'm a toolmaker, he muttered, as if this was in no way interested in being a good soldier according to my standards. Good to have you with us. Even he is fairly sociable. He's not patriotic, so I'm not going to try and tell him he's a soldier. Your skills could be very useful here. He nodded gratefully and turned back to his rifle. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. He's dead. He's dead. All right then, folks. Unfortunately, I didn't even see him get... Oh, what the hell? Did he collapse? Yeah, he collapsed. Okay. I didn't even see him get wounded. I didn't even take down any of the hospital thing with 2 soldiers. Okay, well, this, unfortunately, once again, we're going to go for one last fast restart to see where we can get to. Oh, sorry, not load game. Don't activate that tutorial. And let's see how far we can get without losing any soldiers. I will get to the end of the current game without losing any soldiers, even if it kills me, ladies and gentlemen. Not on this stream, don't get me wrong. We will make it there. Hang on, like I said, we're going to be playing slightly fast. Who do we get? We get Menk. I do quite like Menk, but he seems determined to die. So that's not very good. Kamabunta, what a guy. He's got his problems, you know. Most people don't like him, but to be honest with you, I think he's great. As soon as he starts putting down the church services, I honestly think he gets the grace of God. We have Fram once again, and Pedersen once again. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. Let's not pick fights with the Lieutenant already. Fram, how can we help you? And then let's get completely by the book. Let's send you two, and let's put you to go grab some rations. In fact, let's send Pedersen. He's the one that eats all of it. Again, Night Watch. I'm surprised the fact that I have good attentive vision doesn't make a difference for that. I know it does if I try and spy on the enemy to see if they're doing anything. But it doesn't for that one. Let me see. Communication trench has collapsed. Yep, same old things. Let's... No, you're falter, but then Fram's faltering as well, but never mind. Let's send you 3. Next turn. And the artillery has just arrived. Get a stretcher. Let's see once again if we can save this guy. We are going to... How can I help ya? We have to send a message. Right, take wounded soldier. Oh, trained in first aid, but he is faltering. You can be balanced out with Pedersen. Deliver a message. That would be Menk, because he's not slow. And then fetch rations would be... Oh, but someone wants to talk to you. The advanced emplacement has been destroyed. That's nice for the advanced emplacement. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been into the VR thing. It's just... I don't know. I mean, there are some good, I think, things out there, but for your home system, I don't know. I'm not really into much. I did see recently from when I started playing Space Marine 2, there is kind of like an event thing that's happening around the world, I guess. But there's a big VR thing up in Auckland. Unfortunately, not where I live. And one of the things they're doing is a Warhammer 40,000 one. We did it, Hound Tops. Huzzah! Doctor said he will survive his wounds. I'm very glad we tried. At least we were able to spare one family the grief. We saved the soldier. That has switched this from being negative events to positive events. What a start, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's just keep going and try not to die. Everyone hides in the trenches. Then we get attacked. Here come the French. Stay together, people. We saved the soldier. Honestly, I've never seen that. I have not seen that once, and I must have done this intro. Honestly, I think I guessed about 10 times earlier, but I reckon I'm up to 15. I mean, I've done it. This is the third time I've done it today. And that's the first ever time I've managed to save that soldier. I've only not tried once, and I wasn't happy with that. I think I basically put a bullet through his brain pan, which upset my personal morals a lot. We will soon have to retreat. 3 attentive people. I have just a pick of people who can go and find me my ammunition. Let's just go next to it. I am not gonna risk my soldiers. And hopefully they all stay with me this time. If I could get through this without... Wow, who threw that? It must have been those guys. That's a hell of a throw. Ammo. Beautiful. Ammo. And a grenade. Retreat, but that puts me flanked. Let's come to here. Let's stare at everybody, and hopefully they all move. Oh, I don't like that. People, stop firing at me. Look, I know this is war, but do you think we could just, like, make an agreement for them not to try and shoot at me? I mean, if they don't shoot at me, I won't shoot at them. How's that for an offer? And then everybody can just, like, I don't know. We'll leave it to grenade and artillery warfare and just see what happens. I'm going to just keep my head down, quite frankly. Let's hit next turn. Now, the French are pretty close, which always scares me. But they don't make it to me in one turn, and right now, you are going to see me run like crazy. They got a lot closer than I like. There was a lot of ammunition and first aid supplies. Anything else? The French are over there. You damn right the French are over there. Retreat. 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 Keep running, folks. We are not going to hang around. And, oh yeah, we are not sticking around for that one. Again, I do like the cover you get on this sometimes. That is definitely defending against my own troops. Yep, bayonets off, boys. Bayonets off. What happened? Heads down, artillery. Anything else? That should be enough, right? Oh, I'm going to even go and check. Okay, nobody has been injured. Let's search the knapsack. Come a bunch, show me some glorious findings. Don't you dare. Damn artillery. Okay, we got some fighting going on. We got some people shooting. I could start throwing grenades at them, but we all know this is a losing fight, so there's no point. Ammunition and first aid supplies. Let's retreat back to here. Yes, as you can see, I know where these supplies are now, because having done this for the third time in 2 hours. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. As long as the artillery doesn't suddenly snipe me, which is always a possibility. And it's always a painful possibility, and yeah, artillery just terrifies me. Wow, the French are... There's about 3 squads just nailing through that one position. I mean, this should be where we get the order to retreat. We're falling back. Yep. Should provide cover so our comrades can retreat. We are actually going to do that for 1 turn. Fire on sight. Should get some good shots off with fire on sight in this playthrough if we can keep it going. We've got some very attentive people. As soon as somebody pokes their little head over a trench line. You should be getting shot at. You know, the fact that Fram doesn't wear a helmet makes me really hope that he's like massively polished his head for the fact that bullets glance off him. Took everything I could find. I don't think there's anything else to be had. Oh, there is. Let's come back here. There's no danger. A little bit of hey, stop firing at me. I mean, I thought we just made an agreement. I don't shoot at you, you don't shoot at me. I mean, it's fair. What is happening? No, Meg got wounded. We are being suppressed. Limit artillery. And he's heavily wounded. Why? Why would I have this far backwards? You've got a whole trench line to shoot at with artillery. You've just got This game is going to drive me insane. Damn artillery. You damn right, damn artillery. First aid for Meg. Fram, hopefully that gets it done quickly. We also have some supplies that are going bunt. We are being, well, I guess, suppressed. Or are we being flanked? No, we're being suppressed. That's fine. I'm going to stand here for a turn anyway. Get Menk patched up. Oh, he's back on his feet. That's fantastic. Love it. Good old Fram. He is our doctor. He is the man. Okay, let's continue to get out of here. I was able to find some ammunition. I stopped Menk's bleeding, Herr Unterofficer. It seems the wound wasn't as bad as it looked. I think I can continue. He will still end up in the field hospital, but at least very low danger, very low danger. Let's just go very low danger. It's all good. Let's get a little bit further backwards, right next to that river. I mean, my only danger really is the artillery, and that, I mean, that could wipe out my whole squad without me even trying, to be honest. Yeah, it's... Okay, let's just get across the river. We've got lots of supplies, so that should all end well for us. Followed by artillery. I mean, yeah, the RNG of artillery on this game, it hurts so much. Retreat across the creek has happened. Hit right next to you and Menk. As long as it didn't hurt anyone anymore, we're fine. Let's go back to camp. Menk is going to end up in the field hospital. Probably going to get feverish. We'll see if we can save him. Game saved. Let's head Lieutenant. Let's head Lieutenant. Hey, we do have a good bit of prestige. We're going to be able to use that to our advantage. Good recovery for now. Or now. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, let's go through the conversation. Defeat is good. Agree. Leave. Again, there's not really anything to keeping her on side. He tells me to go get supplies. He gives me my supplies. He gives my people rations. And that is us. Quite frankly, for the first turn. It's absolutely fantastic. Nothing to be done. Let's give everybody slightly higher rations. At least for the first round. If nothing more. We do have... I love how we saved that soldier and got positive events. That is amazing. I've never done it. I've never done it, and I'm so happy. Right, so... Mood is increasing ever so slightly. Let's hit next turn. Get that field camp set up. Alma Fram. Yes, it won't be long now. We had this in the last one as well. Like I said, let's just... Some of these things will be fast forward a little bit. Hey, moldy food. I've had this all 3 times in the first camp phase. Get rid of it. That's gonna suck for my food. And we get Wellinger again. Alright. I like Wellinger. Pedersen is bursting with energy. Fram has removed faltering. He's gone down to tired. Standard rations added. Went up to double. Great round one, quite frankly. Ask for food. If you're in urgent need, we can share with you. Accept. Done. I've never seen that said yes to. Absolutely amazing. How can I help in the field kitchen? Don't tell me, rats. The supply is slowly running low. Yes, it is. But we're going to go pick up some food, quite frankly. And then, don't tell me, go on a patrol? Night watch. No, yes, patrol. Okay. So, let's go and pick up some food. And we're going to give that to Fram. It's not a tiring job. This one is, so it's going to go to Pedersen and our main man, Wellinger. Hopefully Menk comes back to us soon, or at least improves his wound by one thing, which I think actually does get him back to us. Because all I'm going to say is I've had the fever on both of my first 2 attempts at this, and I'd rather not get it a 3rd time. Let's go, and I'm actually going to give everyone double rations again. Simply because I'm about to go and get some more food. And it's a large food increase. So I think I'm good for double rations all round. And just maybe, Cummerbund is resting, getting double rations. Hopefully both exhausted can drop down 1, and maybe we can just remove faltering as well. Who only knows? We are in a good mood. Everybody's happy. Let's hit next turn. See what happens. The soldier was just coming back into camp with a stack of freshly chopped wood when I heard a young soldier, Wellinger, quipping. It's a pity we're not at home. I'd know where we could find some stacks. At lots. Farmer's Smank's daughter. She's really... Okay then. I let them have their fun. It's kind of soldier humor, but I saw no reason to prohibit my people's fun. As I walked past the group of men, the soldiers stifled a laugh as they greeted me. In view of their still visibly joy, a small smile escaped me. Immediately, a very pleased look flashed on Wellinger's face. I've never actually seen that story before. Ludwig von Karsbrook had just finished one of his inspections of our camp when he found his way to the next troop when Fram... this one. Don't say anything. He'll move on. No harm, no foul. How did we do? Why, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We have mail. I like this group of soldiers. I really like this group of soldiers. I hope beyond hope that we can keep them around. Okay, we didn't actually get any more food. Is interesting. Pedersen, of course the latrine is full. I've told you people not to tell me this. Tide was removed. They've gone down, or he's gone down to strained. Still faltering, unfortunately. Someone wishes to talk. You look like a man who knows where to find a decent beer around here. Oh, and you look like the underofficer I'm supposed to report to. Apologies, Florian Mail is my name. Drinking is my game. And so, what else do we have? Village outskirts. Have some more food. If you're in urgent need, we can share with you. Accept. Let's get more food. I've never had so much food from them. This is fantastic. Menk is still with me. Anything else? A few prisoners of war. We do have low food coming from him. Go back to our tent camp. We'll leave it at that. So, latrine duty. That's unfortunately going to be Pedersen. On that note, how are you? Pedersen can have double rations because I put him on latrine. You can... Oh, hang on. Guard the captives. Doesn't really matter who. None of it's a tiring work, so we'll simply give this to... I'm going to go Fram and Mail, and then pick up food with... Whoops. We're going to go Wellinger. Sorry, Pedersen, you're on latrine. Continue. Positive events have increased. That's about to be undone. What I'm going to do as well... Positive events are maxed, but I do want to keep him on bigger rations. Just to help him recover. Someone wants to talk to me. You have a minute. Requested help. I'll see what I can do. Going to be ignored. Next turn. Can Menk recover without getting feverish? Male, one of my men, had made no secret of his previous work as a master brewer. I let him talk. It's my turn. Continue. What else have we got? Madame LaRoche, the speaker of the nearby French. My cannons have been thundering. I'm sorry. It's all up to the Major. I can't help you there. Pub visit has been added. Negative events have been added. Of course. Gone down to tired. Still faltering, unfortunately. I was really hoping that would disappear. He has dropped down to neutral. I'll gladly follow a leader like you. That's what I like to hear. Menk hasn't recovered yet. He does have good recovery, but he has not recovered. It's a little bit annoying. I would hope he'd be back by now. Wellinger. There's a pub in the village here under Officier. Some of us would like to visit. What job do we have? We still haven't been resupplied. We've got some food. With guard duty. Right. Is that everything? Nope, we've still got some more. Supply is running low. Okay, but that is everything. Okay. Who wanted to go to the pub? That's Fram and Wellinger. On guard duty then, we will have Pedersen. And... I'm gonna say... male. Then going to the pub, we have the grand old choices of... It is very relaxing, and it's also quite pleasant. We're going to have Bram, Government, and Wellinger. You all get to go to the pub. That's it next turn. Oh, and we have... Okay, the field hospital is full. Let's look into it. Continue. Which means we're going to go down to bad recovery, I would have to guess. Bangalore, we've got well rested. Beautiful. Positive events removed. Decreased, fair enough. He is now contemptuous. Why not? Tired, removed. Changed to tired. Landed rations. Positive events have increased. Pub visit. Rat infestation and hospital overburdened. He is still on a good recovery. Shocking, but pleasant. Resupply came in. Beautiful. We have food. That's why we've got rats. Someone wants to speak to me. Guard duty. And we really need to sort out the field hospital. Right. Current workload. Offer assistance. Accept. Leave. Right. So what we're going to do... He likes me. We are going to ask for a favor. And it's going to cost me a whole level of prestige, but we have a fight coming up soon-ish. I think that can do us some good. We are going to do pest control because we actually have some food for once, which is mental. I'm going to give that to my two tired people because the other three... Oh, these guys are really compassionate, though. Yeah, no, the other three are all going to help out in the hospital. It is a very tiring job, and with that, because we have food, I'm going to risk it. Everybody's going to get double rations. A few more positive events all round, plus, hopefully, that can stop them getting so tired this round. Because there is a lot of work to be done. Bigger rations. And Fram. Grant reward, bigger rations. Okay. Whoever's going to get double rations, they've all had their reward. We'll see what we can do. Let's hit next turn. And let's see if we can... Okay, absolutely no events. What happened? Oh, bad weather. It's a heat wave. Change to bad recovery. There you got it, folks. Well rested added. Very nice. Positive events have decreased a little bit. Negative events will have increased because of all this bad weather. Hospital's just down to full. That's good. Nobody got jaded, which is amazing. Oh, why does he always have to tell me about the latrine? Did we kill the rats? Did we kill the rats? Hey, hey, hey! We killed the rats. Thank you. Offer help. We have to. Leave. No jobs from him. That is amazing. Right, latrine is full. Sorry, mate. Although, no, wait. You are full of bad events. You're not. So that full latrine, I'm afraid, is your job. Let's assist in the hospital. That will be yourself. Yourself. And I'm going to try with just the two of them. I think we can do it. Which means you guys can rest. You guys will stay on normal rations. You're... wait, we have to come back here. We have to actually find them. You're easy to find. Good old Ginger Wellinger, sorry. Very nicely stands out in a crowd. Grant reward, bigger rations, as well as mail. And a good old Pedersen. We'll get bigger rations. Fram and Cumberbund can just stay normal. Next turn. Clear that hospital. We are about to go into a fight, so you really do need... Mood was tense, but we seem to be higher mail. He turned pale and... Is everything all right? He is very sociable. The other will come through. I think this can be done because he's sociable. Although he is also patriotic, so I could have done that too. He glanced over towards the other men and seemed to find a glimmer of hope. And I feel like he just lost something. Was he jaded? Why do you even bother? Ah, okay. Cumberbund wants to keep himself neat. Pedersen does not. Cumberbund, he is patriotic. He is very unpatriotic, however. They are pretty much exact opposites. Okay. I'm going to go down the middle and go for As You Were. I seem to irritate Cumberbund. He likes me though, so that's fine. Tomorrow we march for battle. Yes. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. Whatever you say. Love your work. Thanks for dragging me along. He is now well rested. Bad recovery removed. Because we're going to the fight. He is still in the field hospital, however. Somewhat cautious removed. Okay, that's what we lost. That's interesting. Positive events have gone. Negative events have... thank you. Negative events have been added. Oh, he just cleaned the trench, unfortunately. Hospital full removed, which is one of the big ones. Because, again, we're going to a fight. We need the hospital to be as good as possible. Why, you ask? Well, stick around and watch the fight and we'll find out. To the next level. Okay, this is where it all went wrong last time. We lost most of our troops. And, yeah. We got sniped by artillery. Then we got actually sniped by a bullet. But yes, the artillery absolutely annihilated us last time. Oh, look at Von Carlsberg, so highly motivated. Standing 10,000 feet away from the battle. Right, cross the river, charge. Where can I go? Where can I go? Where can I go? Last time I went right. And it worked out okay, as long as I'd actually done it a bit better, I think. I'm going to go right again. Though I say that, there was a lot of people on my right. But I can see 3 people on my left already. No, I'm going to go right. I'm going to... Should I change? Should I not change? Oh, the decisions an Unteroffizier has to make. No, I'm going to go right. This could get a bit choke pointy. Let's stick to the right plan. And let's see what happens. Hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully everything is going to keep going to plan. I don't know what the plan is, but hopefully we keep going to that plan. I could attempt to jump down here and get another grenade. However, I don't think that's too much of a good idea. Let's jump up to here. And potentially cut through the barbed wire fence. It depends. If I get suppressed, I will fire back and cut through the barbed wire fence. Or possibly just cut through the barbed wire fence. If I don't get suppressed, which I haven't, I don't know where these guys are, but there's 6 of them. I think it's these guys. They're going to jump into this, which is annoying because that's exactly where I wanted to go. So we will cut through the barbed wire fence. Male, don't let me down. We're going to fire on sight with these 2. They have good eyes. That's, he's been there a while. He's turned green. Okay, let's provide some covering fire. These guys look like they're going to move again. Come on. Like shooting ducks. Wait for them to pop up and go, pow! Nice, we made it through the barbed wire. That opens up for me to now go left or right. I can go left 1. It's a bit narrow. Sorry, right 1 or left 1. This is very low danger. This is just low danger. I'm going to go to very low danger. And then see how far we can get forward from there. By this point, I think I was one man charging forward with Pedersen last time. He basically Rambo'd the whole thing for a while. We still had to retreat, unfortunately. And then it all continued to go wrong. We are not being suppressed. That is a horrible place to go. Maybe I should have advanced left, because that's the only place I can actually go now anyway. Although I could actually skip to the right. I am then starting to see stuff from 3 squads, but it still puts me in low danger. And it is quite a nice advance. I think we're going to do that. Let's hit next turn. Puts me in the heart of my 3 squads as well, which, with a little bit of luck and maybe some good decisions, maybe I can help them push through the trench. Because, yeah, there's not a lot you can do on this, to be honest. So I'm in pretty good place. These guys have also just run forward. That puts me in flanking. Let's suppress French troop number 5. You, and you. You can stay and rest if you remove out of breath. Narrow cover removed. Light stress added. That's fine. Those 2 can keep their heads down. Let's suppress French troop number 5. Return. I'd love it if these guys charged them at the same time. That could be a lovely duo move. That would be a dual move, by the way. Sorry, I've been learning Portuguese on Duolingo. So, it's not a duo move. I'm not learning Portuguese here. I'm not even learning French. I'm sharing my culture with the French, not the other way around. Okay, we are being suppressed. Fram, how can I help you? I'm hit, but it doesn't hurt that much. Okay, a light wound I will accept. I mean, I can't really do much about it. A light wound I will live with, I should say. Out of breath removed. Beautiful. Light stress removed. Light stress added, suppressed, and that. We are just going to keep our head down for a turn, quite frankly. I would love to move forward, but we're being suppressed. Now, if I was to advance to here, it is these guys, yes. No, we are going to stay where we are. I need someone to push these guys off. These guys are coming to join, and we have these guys on the left. These guys came our way. Fantastic. Can't see anyone over there. Those guys in the background. Maybe we can actually do this. All right, everyone keep your heads down. We're going to hold position. We are in okay cover. Is everybody going to stand still? Oh, wait, hang on. And I'm in a bit better cover. I think, yeah, all of us just stared at each other. Light stress removed, well rested removed. Suppressed removed. That's the most... Oh, go on. Go for it, lads. That is a bad place to be. That is a bad place to be because of those guys now. I really need to get across this river, but I'm just outflanked by... Oh, wow. That is just not going to happen. Significant danger. That's even worse than high danger. Can I... Let's suppress French troop number 5 again. I'm also going to add... You guys, in fact, to fire on sight. That puts you Not the best because he's clumsy, but that puts you into suppression fire. And regardless, no matter what happens, I have to move next turn. I might even be too late this turn now. Did I get man down? No, I did not get man down. Beautiful grenade. Hopefully that pushes them on. That's another one injured. I think we just got rid of 4 out of 5 of them. Somebody please push forward with that. Somebody, anybody, please, I'm begging you. If somebody had charged that position at the same time, we would have just annihilated them in one go. Somebody needs to be in there so they do not recover. Somebody just went down. I'm not sure who. I hate this revolving camera thing. It's so annoying. They are down to 2 people. These guys have all moved forward. I have to move. I'm going to go into a flanking position, but I have to move regardless. Hopefully somebody... These guys are focusing left. Hopefully somebody charges forward or does something or... yeah, I have to move forward. I can't stand here another go. This is... It's going to be stupid and painful all at the same time, but... Yeah, there's nowhere else. Oh. No. Yeah, I have to do this. If I do not get across this river, the whole thing could be over. I could basically fail my task. Ah, damn it. And Fram's my doctor as well. Can somebody please charge them? They are ripe for the charging. No, don't go right. Get these guys. You're going to let them all recover. Oh, nice. Nope, not nice. 1 each. I don't know who's winning. They won. They won, which is just sucky. Wounded. Bram was wounded on the way here. Is there anything else? The enemy is getting reinforcements. Why can't I go and fetch him? No, I don't want you to move to the next cover. I apparently cannot stay here. I apparently can't stay here. I have to retreat. Apparently. Okay, this is all very confusing. This is not a place to be, apparently. Okay. Significant danger. Moderate. Yeah, I'm gonna... But then that's too far backwards. It'll annoy... As is this. This is highly annoying. Why did somebody not charge these guys? They've been let recover. They're going to be up to 4 people next turn, I guarantee it. Enemies on flank, I get that. Do not search that then. Crap. Oh, this is all falling apart. I have to move. I have to move. We got too much of a choke point. That was why I didn't want to go left at the beginning. There's too many squads and there's too few avenues, and we all just get in each other's way. First aid for Rub. We still cannot get... Why can I not go and pick up Ram? What is going on? Why is it not giving me that option? It's so annoying. Why? And I can't grenade people. Probably because I'm being suppressed. Oh, I just don't know, folks. I just truly don't know. I mean, this is like suicide. Oh, there's low danger, apparently. Oh, do you know what? Let's just go for it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I've not been giving my options. It's... For some reason, I can't drag Fran to me. I have to go to him, which is... I don't know. You're supposed to be able to grab your soldiers. It's a little bit unusual. This whole thing has collapsed. I can't... We had such an opening first move, and then it all just collapsed. I wish you could take charge of your allies sometimes. Wellinger, how can I help? That was pretty close. Can we please now give first aid to Fram? That was mail. Corpses in the area added. Things are falling apart, ladies and gentlemen. We're being suppressed. He's down to one guy. He's got 6 still. The other one I think has been wiped out completely. If we had just gone and charged that trench when we had the chance, that's all it would have taken. We'd be in there. We would be in there destroying them beautifully. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. This is trench warfare for you. But like I said, I'm also very annoyed that I couldn't drag Fram to me. Although I'm being flanked by, like crazy by everybody here. Now, can we focus that artillery in their trenches? Because... Oh, go on, go on. There's a squad on the right. Anything else? Anything else? Almost stopped. He's returning to troop. That's fine. Move to next cover. Moving to next cover. Again, what's going on? Why can't I stay here? Did I get shocked into running away? Is that what it is? Extreme stress. That could well be it. That's causing them to run away. Yes, I cannot go forward either. Right, so we're being forced to run away because of the extreme stress. Can I at least... Let's come round into better cover if that's what I'm doing. It's moderate danger either way. Stress of trench warfare, and this is going to lose me prestige. Because I am now too far backwards. I'm too far backwards, and yet I'm still getting shot by artillery. Surely artillery should all be up here somewhere. I am just far too shocked to do anything. Anything at all. I'd love to know what's going on to the right now. This evolving camera. It's just your squad is too far behind the front lines. Yes, there goes a good chunk of my prestige. What have we got? Wounded, still doing first aid. I do need to move forward. Where can I get to? Is there anywhere that's going to show me some love? Not really. Very low danger. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And I'd like to keep moving forward. My soldiers, on the other hand, are terrified. Yeah, let's try going forward. This battle is falling apart, to be honest. But hey, it's all just about survival. And if I can just throw a grenade, if I can just stay in it long enough to throw a grenade, I might be okay. We'll see what happens. Go on, get them! Get them! No, don't run past them. Get them! Nope, that didn't go well. One apiece, two, but I think we lost. Artillery barrage does not change my orders. How did we do? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. We can fire back. Let's fire back, why not? Unfortunately, we have nobody on our... Oh, we do actually. If you guys can swing in this way, we might have a dream and hope. A prayer. That's something. How am I doing on equipment? Pretty well, actually. I wish I could throw a grenade right now. Because that's what I need. I need to throw a grenade at these guys and take them out. And if those guys can be charged once more... Those guys can be charged once more and maybe taken out. Go on, take them out. Go on. Go on. Yes! There is a dream. They're retreating. That's fine. That's good. If you escort Fram backwards, that's all okay. If I can charge forward into this trench and maybe get some cover. You only get a certain number of options when it comes to choosing who you can shoot. For instance, I could choose these guys or these guys. There's no grenade options yet. Advance into enemy trenches. Love to. There are kind of people everywhere. We are in moderate danger. I'm okay for supplies, so I am gonna... I need to get into here. I mean, how do I get in? This guy's blocking me at this point. Is that a dead end? I feel like it is. Unless I get through the barbed wire. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's keep moving forward. I don't know if it's the best decision. Please make it. Please make it. Please make it. Made it. Okay, we are going to try and patch up these two guys. We are going to cut through this barbed wire. I don't know if I've got any dexterous people left. I don't think I have. No, we're not. We're going to run away. We're being shot at. Retreat, retreat. That's an okay retreat spot, although it does say significant danger. That does not, although it's too far back, apparently. And if we stay where we are, which is not an option, our guys are so shocked they have to go somewhere. Oh, that's not too far behind, and it's very low danger. We will be flanked, but run. Well, the fight fell apart. Brad is going to be in the field hospital. Menk is already there. So now, of course, we can't run away too fast. My guys will not stand still and take orders. Because they are... I don't know why. I think because they're highly stressed. They're having none of it. Probably also because they're flanked. Oh, we can retreat, but not too far. Moderate danger? I think that's the best we get. Let's keep going backwards. Let's get into moderate danger. Oh, and we've left Wellinger behind. He's not liking this place. We have to hope he catches us up, which may or may not happen. This guy, look at it, one-man armying all of it. Guys, get back, get back. The further you get back, the further I can get back. That's too far. That is not, and it is no danger. Let's jump in there. Wellinger will catch us up. I'm going to stand where there is no danger. And I will stand there for a turn. I will probably even give covering fire. But I will not stay here forever. Wellinger needs to hurry up. They're going left. I love it. You go left. You keep going left. You guys are coming back to join me. We've got a wounded guy there. We have artillery everywhere, which... artillery could snipe me at any moment. Wellinger has returned. How far can we go? Can we go anywhere? It does not look like it. And my guys are willing to stand still for a turn. We could fire back. Wow, that's a hell of a flank we're being hit on. Oh no, wait, we can come back to here. Let's retreat to some low danger. Let's get out of no man's land, and get back to our own trenches, one step at a time. And I wish that artillery would do something against the French. I don't want to be here. I do not want to... oh no, don't panic, don't panic! For your fairly sociable people, please, I don't want to fail my comrades. Yeah, I'll try. Love it. We are going to keep retreating. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. We are not for once being flanked. Oh, that was Mail, and he just got... son of a... don't believe it. I truly do not believe it. Oh, I thought that was just a random soldier. But no, that was Mail, and he just got taken out. Okay, well, we could have 3 people in the field hospital by the time we're done here. First aid for Mail, go for it, Wellinger. Fire on sight. Not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Let's just see if we can get him patched up fast enough for us to get out of here, quite frankly. And that will be 3 people. in the field hospital, with only 3 people left to use. Now that, to me, is a bad day. He is very badly injured, so much blood. I'll do my best. Keep doing your best. Well, our goal of being able to get through this without losing a single soldier is mostly failing on the first battle. So I think that tells me... I still need a while. I think that tells me that I need to stop going right. Menk's dead. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of this attempt. I've just noticed a bicycle. Mail lay still, almost peaceful. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this playthrough there. We are failing to save all of our soldiers. We will keep trying. We got 2 weeks left on my playthrough. And so when we get to this battle next time, I can guarantee you 100% that we are going left. Because we've gone right every time, and it has not ended well. We need to go left. We come right, and maybe we come right and then swing left? I'm not sure, but we come to here, and we bottleneck so badly that it just becomes too hard. Maybe if I go left and then swing right to support. Maybe there's hope. Who knows? But as I said, that is the end of this attempt and the end of the stream, unfortunately. It has... We have had a 0 for 3. We've not even gotten past the first battle. That is all she wrote. And so with that, it just leaves me to say thank you all very much for joining me. Despite the fact that we have been unable to get very far. I hope you have all enjoyed it. We will be trying again. Same time next weekend. And we will see how far we can get. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. And that just leaves me to say that until we see you again on the channel, I hope that you can stay safe, happy,